should now be live on YouTube. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. This is Tales from Elsewhere, the name of this YouTube channel, as well as the name of the game system that we'll be playing today. We are going to be playing in the Clockworld setting, which is a post-apocalyptic Weird West action horror world, which is a series of words that makes my heart smile. And we will be following the misadventures of a work crew based out of Langstrom City. They are Van Buskirk and Sons, and they've been sent out to go repair things out in the ruination and in towns as this post-apocalyptic world needs repairs. It's been 100 years since the calamity destroyed most of the world, and now these hardy survivors are hoping to pick up the pieces and reclaim what was lost. And I have with me a number of awesome friends and content creators, and we will go through and introduce each of them. So first on my screen is Stephanie. Why don't you tell us who you are, where people can find you, and who you're playing today?
My name is Stephanie. I have my channel, Stephanie Plays Games, weirdly enough. And today I am playing Marlowe, a woman wronged by her husband.
Awesome. Next, Bone Wizard, if you're busy setting something up, we'll come back to you. You're next on my screen.
Oh, no, I got, hold on, give me 1 second. I got a big reveal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just saw Trek too.
Yeah, Trek has already donned the hat.
Yeah, we'll hop over to Trek really fast then. Trek, why don't you let us know who you are and who you're playing today?
Hi, I'm Trek. I make videos that hopefully help people run smoother games of tabletop RPGs. And today I'll be playing Doc Drifter, a completely Hippocratic doctor, and not hypocritical.
Well, we'll see about that. All right. Oh, Bone Wizard, I just saw that. Go for it.
This is the reveal. Mr. President, a second cowboy hat. A third cowboy hat has hit the stream. Hi, I'm Bone Wizard, or Pat, whatever you prefer. And my YouTube channel is called Bone Wizard, where I make homebrew for D&D 5e, and hopefully also how to help your D&D games or harm, whichever you prefer. And I am going to be playing a character called Cleveland Rivers, who is just an incompetent man who's good at like one thing and only one thing, because I min-maxed the fuck out of this character. And he's just trying to make some friends. Maybe is down on his luck. Maybe he's a heavy addict. Who's to say? But he's just here for a good time.
Awesome. Now, next on my list we have Anothe Strife.
Hello, I'm Jason, or Anothe Strife. I do YouTube videos on reviewing different third-party books and first-party books when they make them, which is very rare at the moment. I will be playing Gentle George, who is a down on his luck and unfortunate soul who is 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide, and 6 foot deep. He is a cube of a human being.
6 foot deep.
The size of this lad.
Oh, dude, is he having a heart attack? I hear the fucking sirens coming.
Oh, is that mine? I'm so sorry. I live off a really busy street.
No, that was actually part of my accent.
That's part of my accent.
I thought it was really well done. Sorry, too convincing.
It's convincing Foley. And last and certainly not least is Tyler. Why don't you let us know where they can find you?
Some would say least. I'm Tyler. I run The Bards College on YouTube, so I talk about TTRPGs, GMing, whatever dumb ideas I have in between. And I'll be playing Smiley Jones, an undead mercenary looking to change their lot in life.
I love it. So the session we're going to be playing today is called The Last Train to Nowhere. And for those watching at home, this is actually the quick start adventure. You can run this and play it. All of the VTT assets are available for free, all the maps and things we're going to use. And there's a list of pre-gens you can use to play this adventure that have like a backstory tied to it. But today, all of these lovely folks have made their own characters. So we have a custom group of players. And let's just hop right in to the...
Well, Peter, I have a question. Peter, like,
there is something...
if I...
Oh, don't worry.
I have a question. If I made such a cool character, And what if I want to make a character with my friends? Where can I get
Where can
access
you
to
do
this
that?
game? How do I get this game,
That's a
Peter?
great
Yeah,
I don't know
Peter.
how.
Thank you, Ben Wizard. Thank you for
Tell us,
asking
tell
that
us.
question. So, less than 24 hours from this very moment at time of stream, the Kickstarter for the hardcover copy of my book will go live. We are looking for money not to finish like the development of the game, because the game's mostly just done at this point, but it's to fund artists to fill the book with awesome art, like horrible monsters, maps like the one you see on the stream right now, which is made
Look at that.
by an amazing artist, and you'll
Awesome.
see all sorts of monster art potentially in the session, unless everything goes is going to go great. It's going to be a normal workday for Van Buskirk and Sons Construction Company.
I think it's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine.
Dude, we're gonna just like social our way through this whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be totally fine. So we,
Oh my god, that
So-
little insignia. Sorry.
no, yeah, you're all right. So this work crew, which is normally based out of Langstrom City, right in the center of Plains County, in the middle of what's left of civilization, they have a task where they need to be sent to build docks up in Lake Sachinoke, near the town of Webenegon in the north. So they've hopped on a train in the town of Fairhaven, just north of Langstrom City, and because Van Buskirk and Sons employs sometimes less than savory individuals, they try to do everything on the cheap. So they put you on the midnight train from Fairhaven to New Mud Station because it's the cheapest
Mud?
one. Yep, so you're going to be on the train, passing through the Hessian Defile in the middle of the night to make it to New Mud Station before continuing on to Webenegon in the north, where you will be building docks. So chopping down trees, manufacturing the lumber, and building docks so people can fish more easily out of the large lake that's up there, because the water is pretty clean compared to, say, the Spider Lakes in the north east of the map, which is very dangerous and no one should ever go there.
And full of spiders?
Well, who knows? Maybe.
You do.
I mean, I might know what. Don't worry, it won't come up today.
But every time you tell me something new about this fucking setting, I'm just like, I never want to encounter that.
Yeah, that's, well, I mean, you know, in the bottom right, you have the oil fields, which I'm sure is a really nice place to visit.
No.
A really nice place.
Yeah.
Sounds
Or,
like
Look at it.
Don't worry. Our characters will not survive until we get to the spider fields anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, but there's one important detail we need to resolve. Very important before the session
Oh, yes!
begins. Because as you all are sitting on this train, you all might be wearing a hat. And the final step of character creation, which we saved for this stream, is for each of you to roll randomly as to what hat you're wearing. In the rules, you can pick a hat, but we're going to have everybody roll right now.
Oh my god.
Oh
So,
my god.
There it is.
Everyone-
That's a holy fuck that one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we're going to go through and have everybody roll a d12, and that is the hat you get. So we'll start.
Biggest roll of the day.
Yeah, this is the
Roll.
most important roll. So, Stephanie, why don't you start us off? What is Marlo wearing?
Oh,
A
sorry.
feathered
I
fedora.
am-
Oh, no, that was Trek who rolled.
Oh, that was me.
Trek is going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
I get a bonnet.
Ah, the
I
bonnet.
can-
So sadly,
I'm very demure.
Yes, very demure. So number 9 is the hat you're wearing right now, the fedora wide. All right, next, Oh, there's the 10. Sometimes there's a
Still
lag
not-
on the dice. So I saw Trek, you got a feathered fedora, which is very fancy. And since you're the
Ooh.
doctor,
How
you're the one who's
Reddit of
probably
me.
paid
Very
the
elegant.
best here to keep all these workers alive. That's good.
How ready of me.
All right, Bone Wizard, what is Cleveland wearing? Let's see that D12.
Should I be rolling on the system or
If,
or,
yeah, let's roll in Owlbear so the viewers
let's
can
do it.
see.
All right, let's do it. All right, don't fail
So
me
you
now.
can't cheat
Don't
on
give me
your
bonnet.
hat.
Don't fucking give me
somebody's
bonnet.
saying they can barely hear me. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Cattle man.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
You wanna-
good.
A cattleman hat.
Cattle man. That's just a cowboy hat, right? I'm assuming.
Please while I
That's just cowboy
assess
hat.
my audio.
Yeehaw.
Dude, I just got
Yeehaw.
default cowboy hat.
Oh,
I'm
you got
fine.
Cattleman?
That's default cowboy,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, that is your classic cowboy hat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if I need to turn down everybody else and then so that people can turn up the volume. I can control that
Yeah.
on my end. So I'm going to turn everybody down a little bit.
Yeah.
We all gotta just
Trek,
shut up
will
a
you-
little bit.
Yeah, Trek, will you shut the fuck up? You're just screaming at us.
The funny is, I
Always.
think I talk loud, but it may just be my
Sorry.
mic settings. So hopefully, I've turned down the volume of everybody a little bit, and then
So we're doing an ASMR stream now, right?
yeah, exactly. Okay.
Somebody
In-
start eating.
In one of my first celebratory live streams for hitting a subscriber count, I was having some whiskey at my desk, and the sound of pouring the whiskey out of the bottle into the glass was like a really good ASMR. Anyway,
See,
so Jason, what did you get there for your D12 roll?
I have yet to roll.
All right, let's see it.
That is
Tom Mix.
ooh.
This is a brief glimpse into my luck in role playing
It's
games.
like a mullet
Yeah.
if it were a hat.
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
it's
no.
a tall. The the top is very tall.
Only on.
Yeah, I like it. And Tyler, what do we
I
get?
don't-
Let's
I
see.
got 2.
The boater.
The boater.
What a classy
Oh,
hat.
Very
Oh,
dapper.
Cute.
Very dapper.
Very dapper.
Cutest.
Very
Hello,
dapper.
my honey.
indeed.
How
For
am
the
I?
undead
Yep.
gentleman.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like
Gotta
what
go
we
find
got.
a
About to do some.
People didn't get the ones like
Setting,
most fitting
that's
for their
definitely the
character.
vibe.
Like, yeah. All right.
Peter, can
I
you
can't
roll a
believe
hat
we didn't
for
all
all
get on it.
All NPCs now have to have the same
every
hat.
NPC? Yeah,
Copy
could you
that.
just roll
Let's see
for
what we
every
get here.
NPC?
I'll turn
for
that
us?
back on. So I got a 5. So they're all wearing a
Perfect.
riding hat.
I feel immersed.
Ooh.
Everything you encounter
Every
will have
NPC
wearing
is
a
cooler
riding
than
hat.
us.
Sounds good.
Every
Yeah.
enemy, the
This
train.
is that must be so awkward. Imagine you just going by, you didn't get the memo. Everyone's wearing the same hat except you. You know?
They didn't
I
get
just
the
feel like,
memo,
oh.
you know?
I didn't get a memo.
Maybe we're
I don't like it.
trendsetters though.
Yeah, okay, that's right. You're right. This bonnet, it's going places.
It's going like.
Yeah. And viewers, let us know if the audio balance is a little better. I turned everybody down so that the stream volume could be turned up and maybe hear me at a more even level with the rest of them. So let me know in chat if that is any better. All right, scene transition time. So
I think you sound okay, Peter. I just
cool.
like to-
Yeah, I had this problem with streaming out of OBS previously as well, so it's a tech issue of some sort. All right. The players, the work crew out of Van Buskirk and Sons, they've put you on a train, but the cheapest ticket they could find, as it has to run in the middle of the night. There will be very few people on the train at all, and because it's an undesirable route. The sound is better, somebody said. Perfect. Now, on this train, trundling through the darkness with its lanterns, electric lanterns on the side, powered by the steam engine up front, there's only a few other souls on this train apart from you. Toward the front is a little old lady who looks like she's bent and old and tiny, shriveled down through age. Like she could be as old as the calamity itself, right? And she's sitting there with a big purse from which is fed a continual amount of yarn. And you see the clack of her knitting needles clacking and clacking away as this little old lady sits peacefully in the front. In the middle of the train is a perpetually sweaty-looking, disheveled businessman who has all sorts of... just me in real life, has on the table in front of his chair are all these papers and diagrams and figures put together, and he's poring over them nervously. But most importantly, in the back are two dangerous-looking people. One appears to be a member of the 100 Blue, a notorious gang of ne'er-do-wells, bandits that run amok across the ruination, and some of the characters here may have had run-ins with them before. And it's a woman. She has her hat pulled down, her hands are in irons, and she's sitting casually against the wall, her gaban just like draped over her body. And next to her, on the aisle across, is a swarthy-looking, gritty-looking guy who has all of these scars and is armed with a rifle and a couple pistols, and you know a bounty hunter when you see one. And it appears that he has captured some sort of bandit who probably has a bounty on her head and is on the train to transport her. Now, all of you know each other already, of course. You've worked odd jobs together, right? You've been assigned construction before. This is just another day on the job. But that doesn't mean you all have to be sitting together hanging out. So we're going to go through and let me know where on the train you'd like to place yourself. So we'll start. I'm just going to go again with my stream here. Stephanie, where is Melrose? Go ahead. You can move your own token to wherever you'd like to go.
Marlowe.
Oh, Marlowe. That's funny because Melrose is the NPC there.
Yeah.
Oh, we have the same name. That's
Marlowe.
crazy.
Oh, that's so crazy. Thank you, Marlowe.
Yeah, so crazy.
What a
my God.
coincidence. So, where is Marlowe sitting here on the train?
I think that I am sitting there.
Sounds
I'm
good.
very curious about Sweaty Business Boy.
All right. Next, I have Cleveland, which I think I spelled correctly on your token, as per what you typed.
You know, maybe. Let's just say, you know what? That's how he spells it.
Yeah, yeah.
Gun to my head, I can't spell anything. So, like,
Well, maybe Cleveland can't either. So where's
yeah,
Cleveland sitting?
he's not the smartest guy.
Yeah.
I'll say like Cleveland. He just wants to make friends, but he's either gonna like sit next to Marlowe and just like trying to start conversation, just trying and failing,
Trying
just,
and
like,
failing. Stumbling
just,
over
like,
your words.
All right,
You
so
can
like
do it.
fuck, marry, kill a blood oiler,
Oh, no.
a skinwalker,
Mm-hmm.
or tetanus ghost. We usually now a lot of people you'll say skinwalker for fuck, but hear me out, and he will
Yeah,
know
just start.
until stop.
Imagine Marlowe picks up the rotary phone on the thing. Hello, HR. Yes, I need to make a report.
He's just trying to make small talk. He's so bad.
So bad. Love it. All right. Where is Gentle Geoff going to be sitting? Where's Gentle Jeff going to be?
Gantel Geoff will be at here because it seems to have the most leg room.
Yeah.
And he is
You're a big
trying to
feller.
appear as small as possible next to this old lady.
Yeah,
who he
she's
feels as
half
though he
your
could
size.
accidentally crush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half your size.
So he's sat like this.
Yeah, yeah. I imagine you take up like 2 seats, basically, on that side, right? Yeah, that's
He
great.
could be another carriage.
Yeah, yeah.
6 feet tall, 6 feet wide, 6
Yeah.
feet deep.
Yep.
A cube of a human being.
A cube of a human being. It's almost like he needs to be back in the cattle car, right? With all the other giant.
I think he would have considered it.
Yeah.
Do
All
like the
right.
cows, they do seem to be soft.
Where is Smiley going to be sitting? What's Smiley
I think
feeling like?
Smiley is pretending to listen to Cleveland, so he's
Mhm.
sitting right behind him, but keeping his eye on the 100 Blue member back
Ah.
there. What's happening there?
I like it. And now,
And
oh, go ahead.
Cleveland sits next to him. He's just gonna be like, it's just like, all right, so the skinwalker. You might say you want skin.
Yeah, you might see that.
Smiley, back me up.
But here's where you're wrong.
Cool.
He
Yeah,
tries to pull Sid
sure
Smiley.
thing. Yeah.
Hold on. What were our options again? Skinwalker.
A skinwalker,
Mhm.
a blood oiler,
Mhm.
or a tetanus ghost.
I mean, these all sound awful.
Hmm.
Sure.
Absolutely terrible.
Absolutely
choices.
terrible. Well, where's the doc sitting? Where's Doc Drifter going to be?
I think the doc might have started the trip close to Cleveland
And
and
then
then slowly
you
moved
like
away.
cleared your throat, went to a different seat. The doctor and drug dealer of this band of misfits. I love it. So as the train is trundling along, a lot of the folks somewhat keep to themselves, but we'll start up front. So Jeff, old gentle Jeff, you're sitting there trying to, mind your own business and not, accidentally stumble and smash somebody or something.
Yeah.
And that little old lady, she introduces herself to her as Nana Jatour, and she says she never stops during this conversation clicking the needles, right, to continually be spinning something. And she says, "What's a handsome young man like you doing out here like this? Are you going off to meet a lady friend or something?" She asks you, making idle conversation.
Jeff would stare at her and then look around.
"Yeah, you, honey," she says.
I fear as though your eyes may be failing you, madam.
"Oh, I've seen maybe one too many winters and far too many summers at this point. But I know a strong young man when I see him. And I've known some in my time," she says, and she gives you a wink.
I'm sorry about the summers and the winters. What, would you kindly tell me what it is that you are making?
I'm
Oh.
sorry about time.
Yeah, yeah. So sorry that time marches on. She says, "Oh, you know, I don't fret none about all the years I've got. I've had many a good year. I am knitting," and she holds up a little sweater that she's going. I have some great grand nieces that I'm going to be going and visiting up north, and you know they're about yay big, I'd wager. And so that's what I'm making right now. Can never have too many little sweaters and booties and little caps for them.
Oh, that is mighty kind of you. I'm sure they will appreciate it when they are old enough to do so.
She's just clicking away. She says, "Are you?" And you know, you're a big guy, right? So she's impressed with your. She's not coming onto you, but she's like impressed with your strength. And she says, "Well, what are you doing out here on this here train?"
I simply do as I am told, madam. I do whatever work it is that is required of me, and I do not complain.
Oh, this sounds like you'd make a great husband, she said. You should have told that to my fourth ex-husband. He was a mouthy one, let me tell you. Wait, are you traveling alone, all by your lonesome self up here?
First of all, I would like to say that I am sorry about all of the husbands, and secondly, I would like to say that I am traveling with the rest of my crew here.
Oh, okay, all them's your friends. Oh, that's nice to travel with friends. I always bring a friend with me, too, whenever I travel. You know, a young lady such as myself can't be too careful, and she reaches into her big, knitting bag, and she pulls out a sawn-off coach gun. She says, a woman's best friend on the road, you never be too careful, and she puts it back in.
I have heard that is the case, madam, yes.
And she goes
Peter,
back.
I don't mean to call you out.
Yes.
Do you put an old crazy person with a shotgun in all of your games?
Yes.
I'm noticing a trend.
Yes.
I'm not against it. I'm
Why
just
wouldn't you?
saying.
Only if
Absolutely.
they're cute old ladies. They belong in every game.
Absolutely.
I'm
Does
for
the
it.
shotgun have like a little cozy that she's knitted?
Yeah. The
Oh,
handle has a
good.
little cozy to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and
Oh my gosh.
in
One
a
end of it is
post-apocalyptic.
showing that she's already used it.
Oh yeah, this gun is well worn at this point. Like this is not brand new, never been shot. Well, in a post-apocalyptic world, anybody that can reach old age must be pretty badass.
Yeah.
So she continues to prattle on, making idle conversation, talking about her great-grandnieces and nephews and just how big her family is, and they're scattered all over. And she lives mostly up north herself. She likes to keep to her own self mostly, ever since her fifth husband died. So
Numbers growing.
yeah, yeah, she has an infinity gauntlet of she's a repeat widow. So Marlowe and Doc, you're sitting near this businessman who introduces himself as Mr. Norris, and he's pulling out a handkerchief continually and dabbing his forehead as he's and Marlowe, he gets your attention because you seem interested in what he's doing, and he says he looks at your whole crew and he says, you look like you're well versed in construction. That was very fortunate. I've discovered a gold mine abandoned out there in the ruination, and you can see he's got all of the like maps and surveyors reports, some of them pre-calamity, some of them mostly damaged. And he said he starts talking about I'm not quite liquid enough currently to get the necessary funding to staff such an endeavor. It's quite risky to go out there. And looking at his map, you can tell that it's out into the ruination, right? It's outside known civilization. And he says, you and your crew, maybe, talking to you, Marlowe, you and your crew seem like they'd be tailor-made for such an endeavor. Does that sound like something you'd be maybe interested in, maybe?
Honey, do you know any women who aren't interested in gold? My.
He says, well, sadly, it'll be the raw kind we have to pull out of the earth with our hands, but...
It don't take no time. Once you find something like that, I'm sure. Why don't you tell me a little bit more? It seems like you have quite a lot on your hands with all of this.
Oh, it's well, you see, because you seem to be do you want him to try to open up more, maybe, and like?
Yeah, I want to know, like, how did he? What
What's the deal here?
How does he know about
like
this? Why is he? Why anxiety?
Yeah.
What is happening?
So how about this? Let's roll our first skill test really fast. So I'll give you a choice.
Ooh.
I'll roll Acuity if you want to get a read on his body language and maybe the subtext of the conversation. Or use Guile if you want to get him to reveal more using your silver tongue. So it's going to be an 8 you need to get, 8 or higher, rolling a d10 and adding whichever skill bonus you want to use.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do Acuity.
Okay, you're going to get a read on him, you know, all the subtle details about him. So yeah, get an 8 or higher. This is an adept skill test.
I have a 9 with
A
my
9,
bonus.
that succeeds. So in this game, the players will always know the target number they need to hit before they roll so they can threat assess what they'd like to do. And if they meet or beat the number, they succeed. That's as simple as it is. So using your Acuity, you start looking at all the details of the man. How he's wearing a fine suit, but the suit hasn't been tailored or cleaned in a while, right? It's frayed at the ends. There's patches that he's maybe sewn himself. And the profuse sweating it's a cool night, right? He's sweating because he's nervous. And you notice among his papers that there was a sheet as he's shuffling things around of losses he's already incurred. It looks like he had already gone out there once and lost the whole crew to reasons unknown. And so he's trying to find another crew to go out there and have another go. But it looks like this isn't his first time attempting to get to this pre-calamity gold mine. So that's what you gained.
Okay.
But,
So,
you know,
yeah,
the
I
surveyor's
can-
reports look profitable. Like, oh, if it's
Yeah.
true, if it's true.
And maybe that crew was lame and just didn't
They
know,
were lame.
didn't know how to handle it. So I think like I want to like try to kind of continue to like look things over, but I'm just gonna be like, oh honey, you seem like you need a break. What do you think? Fuck, marry, kill, skinwalker, blood oiler, tetanus ghost.
He sort of stops dabbing his forehead for a moment. And said,
I'm partial to marry blood oiler. You know, it feels like they could be useful if they care about you, right?
He says,
I nod in agreement.
I would like to abstain from this question, he says.
And I look at him gravely and I say, well, what if it happens?
He says,
You gotta be ready.
he says, well, he looks, I think I'd marry the ghost, he says.
Ooh, interesting choice.
You see,
like
that-
as we're
I don't-
doing the
No, it's death to the apartment, and he's already dead. So, you
Yeah,
know,
well,
marriage, you can't marry a ghost.
well, see, I have to travel.
You gotta think.
I have to travel so
Can't be
much
an
for
option if
work.
you can't marry him.
Yeah, I have to travel so much for work, you see, and if they were a ghost, I wouldn't have to pay for a second ticket to bring them with me.
And as we're like kind of like doing this to this poor
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, he's lost.
I'm mathing it out in my head because I'm pretty drawn to the idea of
Yeah.
us
It's promising.
getting in on this as very capable, very trustworthy individuals.
Yeah. Well, and Doc, you know, you're part of that whole conversation because you, scooted away from Cleveland, and well, you know, Doc, because you're like the company man here. You're in charge of these folks, and you know that the company takes huge cuts of whatever the workers do. Right? The workers are paid a wage. You're given a pittance for expenses, and then you're paid on completion of a project. So even if y'all were assigned to a gold mine like that, you all wouldn't see the gold yourself if you were working on the up and up for Van Buskirk and Sons. So, but you know, Doc Drifter here is himself maybe a sketchy individual. So you have that information, right? You know that if you were to take this idea back to Van Buskirk, he would probably take all the money for himself. So you just have that information at your disposal now. Oh, what a beautiful hat. I just noticed you updated your... Oh, it's great.
Good.
So moving down the carriage a little bit here. So yeah, Cleveland, you have them wrapped in conversation, and which is horrifying. And the bounty hunter walks over and is like, no, 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 you've got it all wrong. You see, and he starts arguing with you emphatically, like he's matching your energy level, Cleveland, like of how important this discussion is. And this guy looks like he's seen the ruination, like he's been out there many times. He's
As
like,
someone who's married a ghost.
yeah. He's like, no, no, no. And so he embroils all of you in a heated debate. While that happens, and everybody's distracted, Smiley, you hear, now Smiley, remind me, what are your backstory elements?
So my backstory elements are mercenary, 100 blue, lost it all. So I, in the past, have worked with the 100 blue, but after I died on a job with them, I've kind of distanced myself from them.
I gotcha. So you recognize that this 100 blue in custody is Salamanca, who is a notorious, slippery 100 blue boss. So she runs an outfit, and she has a big bounty on her head. Big. And she's always evaded the noose. Every time. She's smart and clever and deadly. And apparently, Melrose here caught her, finally. And you could tell she got like beat up in the process, right? She put up a fight, but she got taken down and she's manacled. But she doesn't know who you are. You, right? She probably wouldn't have run in your circles, right? And it could have been a while ago that you died. Do you wear anything that shows 100 blue colors? Like, do you wear a blue scarf still, or have you forsaken any of the colors of the blue?
I think because it's advantageous to sometimes still pretend to be part of it, I think he has very subtly, like, if you look closely, basically like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a do-rag, essentially.
Yeah.
That is kind of tattered and frayed.
Bandana or...
Yeah, bandana.
And does he like... Does he keep it under like the lapel or the cuff or something so he can show it?
So yeah, exactly.
I like it. So she...
I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Can we see he's undead? Like,
yeah, for sure. I think if you look at him, he's got like dark skin, hair kind of braided back, and he looks just sort of like sick, like face a little gaunt, eyes a bit sunken, but the skin on his hands is completely worn away, and so both hands are skeleton. So like at first glance you wouldn't notice until you see his hands.
Does he wear gloves mostly? Does he?
No,
he's proud.
No, yeah.
So that's great.
He's very proud of his second life.
So
yeah, you all
I like it.
1000% know he is undead.
Yeah, and so Smiley is
don't save the retirement. Not needed.
Yeah.
Yep. So Smiley is barred from the Marble Orchard, which means that he can't die. He cannot rest. So he is undead. He's not a zombie, but he just can't hit the eternal sleep quite yet until his business is done in this world. And now Marlo, Stephanie, do you bear obvious physical manifestations of what is afflicting you, or do you keep it hidden?
I have obvious manifestations. I have eerily long fingers and longer claws at the end of them. I do think around others, such as this, not the work crew, since we're a little more familiar, I do like pull sleeves pretty long over them. But I think just the proportions, if someone is paying attention, are wrong.
Yeah, you're a little elongated, basically, a little slender in that way.
Yeah.
And that's because Marlo is chawed up by elsewhere, which means there's a curse on her soul. Something has twisted her physically and metaphysically. So she is mutated, basically. So while that heated debate of very important details is going on, Salamanca gets your attention, Smiley. She goes, "Psst, Chiquito, ven aquí." She whispers over to you.
Yeah, I'll walk over.
So, and Melrose isn't paying attention, right? Like the bounty hunter, he's too busy arguing. Like, it's getting intense how passionate he is about it.
You're telling me you'd fuck a blood oiler.
He's like, look, okay, blood oilers are highly customizable, he says, and he keeps ranting about that. Yeah.
Marry them.
Sharp and rusty. You got it all wrong.
So yeah, it's super distracting. So she calls you over and she says, you know, I couldn't help but notice. I saw a little flash of the cerulean underneath your coat, she says.
I'm quite sure you did. Salamanca, am I right?
That's right, my friend. She says, you know, she looks casual the way she's sitting. Like, she's not inconvenienced by her circumstances. She even has her boots up like on the chair in front of her. She says, you know, for those that are loyal to the blue, and things can go so well for them overall. You and your friends are here to do an honest job, and you know, trains always have problems when they travel out into ruination. So, you know, if things go wrong, I could see you being rewarded if you just help me out a little bit. You know, she said, and she holds up her manacles, loosen these manacles for me, and I will pay you $50 when we reach our destination.
Smiley has $0, so that does sound appealing.
Yeah, Smiley lost it all, right?
He got
Yeah.
nothing.
Let's just put this in the inflation calculator.
Yep.
What year,
Yeah.
like, closest approximation?
1890s, 1899.
1890.
A lot of money.
okay.
It's a fair bit of
He'll
money.
He'll say back, now I can't help but notice that, well, Salamanca, you have such a reputation for always getting away from the law. How'd this fine folk over here manage to actually catch you this time?
She shakes her head. Nothing but dirty lies and traps got him there. He had a whole crew with him originally. It's just little old Melrose now. I keep calling him Marlowe. It's just little old him now. Me and my crew saw that the rest didn't make it. So, you know, it takes a small army to take down somebody like me, and she, you know, kicks up. Small army indeed. But I'm not worried. You know, I think things are going to go my way on this trip. And for those that help out, I could see a reward. They're just mighty uncomfortable, these men. He put them on just so tight, you know.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So, I mean, I might be amenable to helping you out, but I do gotta ask. Fuck, marry, kill. Blood oil. Tetanus ghost. Oh, yeah.
She looks at you like you're insane, and says, I don't want to marry any of them, she says. Never been married, never will, she says. But I suppose if I had to, I would marry the ghost, because he wouldn't tie me down, she says.
I loudly yell in the back, you can't marry a ghost!
Yeah.
They're already dead!
Why did you put it on the list?
It was a trick question!
Yep.
You see, as Cleveland is yelling out, kind of distracted again, Smiley will lean forward, kind of reach for the manacles,
Yeah.
and then stop just short and whisper, I already died once. I ain't afraid to go back. How about you?
Ooh.
And I'm going to walk back to the rest
So
of the
she
group.
stares daggers at you as you walk away. And if it pops up, Salamanca will remember that.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah. So the argument continues with intensity for some time, and eventually Melrose gets frustrated and goes back to step outside, not to walk between the train cars, but just step outside and smoke, because he's annoyed. He couldn't. Cleveland and Melrose, they came to an impasse on this debate, right? And
I
to just-
nod at Marlowe confidently, like,
Yeah.
pushing him.
Yeah, you can't marry a ghost. Yeah, it's very important. And so, Gentle Jeff, you're the one whose wits are about them the most, actually, right now, honestly, which is a great irony, as everybody else is a little bit more
Bad place to
involved.
be.
And you're just sitting there, you know, casually talking to Nana and looking out the window, and you see ahead of the train, in out in the shadows of the night with the train's lights illuminating, you see horses running in the same direction as you are, galloping in the same direction, but being overtaken by the train, right? So they're slowing so the train overtakes them. And it's dark, you know, can't really see, but there are people on those horses. There are riders letting the train overtake them. And the train then goes through a tunnel, and everything goes pretty dark. And you in particular, because you're currently not shouting about whether you're going to fuck, marry, kill a blood oiler, a Arizona tenor, or a skinwalker, you
That was
hear...
the Arizona tenor.
It was an Arizona tenor. Tetanus... It's
I
not a
thought that
tetanus
was
ghost.
Intentional.
Yeah.
Tetanus ghost was really.
It is a tuberculosis ghost. Thank you very much.
Tuberculosis ghost.
Well,
that's-
tetanus
that's-
ghost
that's
and
in-
blood
That
oil.
changes everything.
That's in one of the stat blocks, you know.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
married.
Exactly. So you hear several thuds on the roof above you. And really, everybody probably caught something as it traveled through the tunnel. And exiting it, you see 5 riders letting the train overtake them. And you see caught in the light of the lanterns on the side, blue bandanas, scarves, and gabans blowing in the wind. And Smiley, you see Salamanca just sitting in the back, and she just smiles at you. Gives you a little knowing smile. We are now going to move into turn-based play. So turn-based play, it's side-based initiative, which means all the players act in whatever order they want. They each get to take 2 actions, and they can even mix and match their actions. And then all the threats take their actions, with the players reacting to what they do. So you see what look clearly like 100 blue bandits letting the train overtake them up ahead, and you heard thuds on the roof above as you went through the tunnel. Clearly, Salamanca doesn't intend to reach the Hangman's Noose. So what did the players do? Now, by default, if we're not sure, we'll just go around the table clockwise, so to speak, if we were sitting at a table. So on my screen, I have Stephanie. So what would Marlo do?
Is there like a wait? I think Marlo is the type to kind of see which way the tides are gonna turn and isn't the type of person to make quick decisions.
Sure.
Like
Because
that
really, you
that
don't have a
might
horse in this
endanger.
race, right? You know, you're not
No,
here. You
I
know,
don't.
yeah.
I would like to maybe I don't know where they would get in off the roof. It would be like a window or
There are
like,
windows
a door
along
on
the
either
side. There is a door on either end of the
Okay.
one passenger car on this train.
I would think that maybe I would at least move to position myself not directly
Sure.
in front of a window, and I am more interested in Salamanca and
Okay.
whatever horse she has in this race.
Yeah. And so this game we don't have a grid. We're going to be using the abstracted distances. So everybody with one action, you can move a close distance, right?
Okay.
Which is anywhere in the same train car you are. That's a close distance.
Okay.
So pretty simple. One action moves you within a train. To try to go to different train cars might be farther than that. Might take you a couple actions to traverse. Okay, so that was just one action for now, to move into maybe a more defensive position and see how things go. I like it. Next, I have Cleveland on my screen. What's Cleveland gonna do?
There's no way Cleveland notices.
Okay, he could just
There's no way. He's gonna walk up to Doc and just be like, hey Doc, how you doing? How's it going, bud?
You probably intercept me in the middle of the conversation with the grandma, and I'm like, we're both married worse than a blood oiler.
Oh, interesting. And I guess I never said Cleveland is 22 years old. He's young. He's
That's a baby.
6'5", big beard, wearing I don't know if you know what the Ned Kelly armor looks like. It's basically Australian outlaw. He is wearing that because he's wearing scrap mail armor. It's made from plows, plow.
Yeah, it's big
plow
pieces of
blades.
scavenged metal. Yeah.
Yeah. Or something from Fallout or something. And he's just going up to Doc, and he's huge, but he's a young guy. And he says I was wondering. I understand you have a certain skill for tinctures, as it were. And you know, I've been having headaches, and I just want to be able to do a good job when we get there. I was wondering, I could get a tincture of you. I don't need to you go into your supply or anything. I can't afford that. But just if I gave you something, you could make something out of that. Is that possible? Yeah, for work.
Yeah.
For work.
I mean,
to be clear, for work.
Yeah.
Alright,
We
cool.
definitely have a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
hand
pictures
them-
for work.
Yeah, right. So I'm gonna hand you a flask of booze that just has whiskey in it, and ghost cactus, which is in this world peyote.
Yeah, I know where this is going. So are you?
So if you could just combine those, for my headaches.
For my headaches.
I mean, I know what one of those do, but I guess we're gonna find out what the second one does.
So do you use your chemist edge to combine them for him?
Yeah. You see, there's like
I love
a
it.
whole compartment of my doctor's suitcase dedicated to mixing weird stuff. There's probably residue from other mixes I've done earlier in the day.
Yeah, it's not properly cleaned. There's all sorts of contaminants. Okay, so now your ghost cactus, you get the benefits of ghost cactus and booze when you ingest this horrible concoction. Doc, what do you name this concoction?
Peyote and whiskey. Jesus. The long goodbye.
Yeah,
This is
might not be that
probably-
long,
this
to
is
be
probably
honest.
The tasty one.
The tasty one? I like it. All right.
Well, he thanks you. Much obliged. And with his second action, down it goes.
Just gonna
It's like,
down
I was
it.
getting really bored on this train ride. I'm not gonna lie. So I just need something to, my headaches.
So you down the tasty one, and you aren't strained yet, so you don't remove any strain. But you're emboldened until the end of your next turn from the whiskey, because it's liquid courage, and you're also focused from the peyote, but you're also starting to hallucinate. And
Yes.
the looking out the window into the darkness of the ruination, you start seeing what look like an Arizona tenor's like undead ghostly form, and then you
Tetanus
see you see the tetanus ghost. You see something changing shape out there, and then you see a horde of blood oilers staring at you, their red eyes from out in the darkness, as you start to have a bit of a trip.
Oh no.
I hold
I
two
just look-
fingers up and I go,
look out
how
the
many
window,
fingers do you see, kid?
fucking-
Yeah, how many fingers does Cleveland see when the doc holds up 2 fingers?
Hold on, let me roll a d6. Hold
D6. Okay,
Even worse.
so not that. I like that he can roll
Yeah,
more
good
than he
enough
has
to work.
fingers. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, he's clear to work. He's been cleared to work. Just don't operate
I
heavy
feel-
machinery.
You just see he's not blinking. He's just
Yeah.
like, I
Yeah.
feel great.
So yeah, you see there's blood oilers everywhere out there right now. There, like you see so many of them right from this
no.
Just like,
hallucination.
I've had this before, for headaches. And like when I do get my back pain, so like,
It's for your arthritis. Your arthritis at 22 years old. Yeah.
I'm curious. What do you see out the window?
Yeah. For everybody else, it just looks like a normal dark night sky with some of the hills and brush outside.
That cool.
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 Yeah,
I'm
everything's
just gonna lean
normal.
back in my chair, trying to relax.
Yeah.
As like if you looked in the dictionary and saw a picture of the word rigid, that is
Mhm.
Cleveland right now.
Just trying to be cool, but failing
Be
at that.
cool.
I like it.
Act
Don't look-
natural,
Act-
everyone.
Yeah.
Seem high.
Yeah.
He's failing. Hold on, you know what? Hold on. Let me roll a d20 to see
Sure.
if I can not seem high.
Oh,
Not seem
wow.
high.
He doesn't think he seems high.
That's right. That's right.
He's nailing it in his mind. So next we have Gentle Jeff. You're just sitting next to Nana Jatur, who seems to not have paid attention to any of these goings on.
Madam, I fear that we may be in some degree of trouble shortly. If you would mind just taking cover behind me, if such a thing were to happen, that would make me ever so happy. And I'm going to move and just block the door with just
Like your
the
physical
cube
body.
that I
Yeah.
am. Yeah.
Yeah, the block fits into the
Yeah.
cube. Yeah. So she goes, "Oh, okay, that sounds nice," she says, and she just keeps doing this. She's great. Tyler, what is Smiley going to do? So clearly Salamanca has her gang or some of her gang coming to spring her. What?
Sure.
This is a classic bandit move, right?
Yeah, for sure. I see Cleveland getting high off his gourd, and I see Jeff
Yeah.
actually moving to the door.
Mhm.
I look at Salamanca and say, "You ain't free just yet." And I'll move to the other door and try
Nice,
and block
like this
there,
one?
and I'll pull out my knife and get ready for anybody coming in that way.
All right, Melrose comes in too to back you. He sees that you're like moving to help, and he nods to you, and he gets out his lever rifle, and he starts looking out the windows, as well, because he has like a Winchester. And then Doc, you used one action already, of course, but you have another.
Yeah.
What would you like to do with that second action? And then we'll finish up.
So one of my
Melrose
edges,
actions.
normally you use it to like drag people to heal them, but I could just
Mhm.
drag people and not heal them. So I'll just
Correct.
drag Cleveland and point the kid in the direction of danger and then stand behind him.
Sure. So you like move him, like you just pick him up and like position him
Yeah,
more
like
like to
this,
back
yeah,
up
this
Gentle
way,
Jeff.
kid.
What we doing? What
That's
we doing?
what you needed.
Oh, cool. We hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there. Yeah, we hanging? We're cool? Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Mr. Norris, everybody walked away from him, and he's looking there with his papers, looking around like he doesn't know what's going on. And we'll leave him there for now. So, that was the end of the player turn, unless you have one other action you'd like on Marlowe to take.
Are any of his papers like laying down? Is he holding all
He's
of them?
so disorganized. There's scattered on the
Yeah,
table
that's
in
what I thought
front
you
of him.
said
Yeah, so he's
earlier.
picking up some. He's not sure why everybody just walked away. He seems a little bit oblivious to the circumstances.
Can I use my turn to kind of beckon him towards me, kind of to stand between the windows instead of directly in them?
Sure,
And can I also pilfer a few of
Yeah.
those papers?
Yeah, so in this game, interacting with the environment is considered incidental. It doesn't take an action to
Okay.
like pick something up or open a door, nothing like that.
Yeah. Well,
So yeah,
I
you
want-
scoop
I
up
want
some
to
paper.
take
Oh,
them
don't forget your
from him
papers,
without him
sir.
notice- Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
without
But,
him
like,
noticing.
A few are for me.
I like it. So let's have you roll a guile or a dexterity test, whichever one you'd like to do. And again, adept rank, so 8 or higher is what you need to have him not notice. Although he's distracted right now, so I think actually just a 6 or higher.
Okay, I'm gonna do guile, and that
Oh,
is a
crushed it.
14.
Yeah, crushed it.
Nice.
So he just thinks you're the most helpful Helperton, and you help him basically get into cover.
Oh,
And
sugar, come here.
yeah, he has all of his papers back in his folio, right? Was there a
Yeah,
particular?
Don't lose those.
Yeah, oh, precious stuff. Was there a particular type of information you wanted to take, like maps?
I definitely want
or-
maps
okay.
and like anything that would let me get to there and maybe get to like where he was like
I love it.
exploring.
Yep. So yeah, so you have like an old surveyor's report of this mine's location, slipped away. All right, the threat turn. So ahead, Gentle Jeff, you can see most clearly because you're at the door. There's a little window in the door, right? These 5 bandits let the train overtake them until they're alongside the engine, and they hop out and onto the side of the train and into the engine car, where the engineer, right, where the person who operates the train is. And you can hear over the sound of the train shouting. But what exactly is going on there, you can't tell. Suddenly, as everything in role-playing games is sudden, crashing in through one of the windows is a bandit. They swing down through one of the windows and crash inside, and so do a few more. Oops.
Oh, it's peyote. This fucking ghost cactus fucking hits. Oh my god.
Those
So-
are real.
Yeah, those are real. So a few swing in and they pull their 6 shooters out, and they create a little, they're both all pointing in different directions, and they say, "Drop all your possessions," and then the one points toward the back, "and let her go." And they see that Melrose has a gun out already, and so they actually start opening fire. As there is a firearm is drawn, and so they see the gun and they take a shot at Melrose. So here's a bandit shooting. Got an 8, and will Melrose be able to take cover? No. But luckily, it was just a graze. So Melrose tries to dive out of the way of the gunshot, and you could see a little tiny splatter of blood and clothes got caught in the shoulders. He dives behind the seats. He goes, "Ah, hellfire!" and dives. And these bandits see that there's a lot more people on the train than they maybe initially expected, and they start shooting because of nerves. Once one gunshot goes, more gunshots go.
Oh no.
So, yeah. Oh no. So, Cleveland, one sees your hulking form tripping balls over here and is gonna try to take a shot at you just center mass with his revolver. So you have 2 reactions. You can try to dive behind a seat or something like that if you like.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I need to use my reaction for something.
Yeah.
I can take cover. I have a +2.
Yeah. So you're not the best at taking cover. You're a little slow on your feet.
All right. So this is a D8, correct?
It's a D10 skill test. Yep. So you roll a
D10,
D10.
excuse
and I'm going to
All right,
roll
here
for
we
the
go.
bandit. I got a total of 10.
Fuck me.
Hey!
Hey!
So you dive behind cover just in time. You know, your hulking armored frame moves and the splintered wood flies as the bandit shoots. Marlo, you don't have any visible weapons, right?
Mhm.
Right. Actually, none of you. Well, I mean, Cleveland has a big old axe, like leaning.
Shoot her! She's got a map.
She's got a map.
I did also pull my knife out too. So I
Okay, you do have one. Okay, so the third one is going to sees still Melrose with a gun, runs back and jumps on Melrose to try to stab him because they recognize the notorious bounty hunter. And and Melrose is prone and low rolls his skill test. And he gets a slash. Let's see how bad it was.
Ooh.
Ooh. So the bandit, so in this game there isn't hit points, you have injuries that you sustain. So the bandit leaps over the seat, sees Melrose with his rifle, slaps the rifle out of the way and stabs him in the shoulder, and the knife goes in and blood starts pouring out. And Melrose is seriously injured with a bleeding wound. And he says, you know, bounty hunter scum, he says, and he stabs him. So he's hurt and he's wrestling with him now. And you hear more boots on the roof still.
Seems like this is going a particular way.
It's going great. So, player turn again. We have a couple things going on. Melrose is in trouble, the bounty hunter, but he disagreed with Cleveland on your FMK, and so maybe he's not worth saving. A bunch of bandits are at the front of the train, and there isn't exactly a walkway that gets you there. You have to climb over the coal car to get to it. They're going to mess with the engineer in some way, you're not sure what. Salamanca hasn't even moved. Sitting next to you, Smiley. She's just letting it, you know, she's still shackled. She's just waiting, biding her time. But you can hear there's still more bandits on the roof. What do the players do? What's the plan?
If I may, I can take out these two guys real quick.
Potentially. You are good at
Potentially.
Cleveland.
That's why I named him that.
Yeah.
So I'm still emboldened, right?
Yes.
The fix is in. All right, so I am going to move up to these. Would you say I'm within swinging distance of both of these guys?
They are, absolutely.
So before he goes up, he's like takes one step, looks at Dog like, those guys, they're like, not get them.
Get you it.
Yeah.
That was a real bullet, right?
Yeah, they're real guns.
Real guns?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about the fucking ghost? Do I hit the ghost? I'm gonna swing it.
Yeah, you see a third thing next to them where there's like a ooh, but it's like a sheet ghost, like a really goofy looking ghost. Yeah.
That's a Texas ghost. That's what it really looks
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna swing at these two guys and my hallucinations.
Sure. Gonna cleave?
Yes, I'm going to cleave. So I roll a. So right now, because of my edges,
Mm-hmm.
I have zealous fervor.
Yep.
So while emboldened, because I just took a flask and it's still active.
Yep.
I have +2 to all injury dice.
Mm-hmm.
And I roll twice for, and so I also have cleave. So
Yep.
I can subtract the injury dice.
Yep, to add more
from
targets. Yeah.
To add more targets. So I would be doing 5 to these guys still.
Yep, we hit
which
2 of them.
is a lot.
It is a
So
lot.
I'm
So
gonna
first, let's roll your skill test. So because you're hopped up on drugs, you high roll this.
Mm-hmm.
But because you're tripping balls, because of the peyote, you would low roll it. So they cancel each other out, and it's a straight roll.
That's so fair.
Yeah,
All right, here
you're
we go.
the mix of the drugs you're mitigating the drawbacks of one drug with the other. So both of the bandits are going to try to dodge to save their life because they see this man walk over with a big felling axe. So I got 11 for the first one, and they go all in on this reaction, so they'll be out of reactions, and 12 on the second. What was your total?
I got a 13.
So neither of them successfully dodge. Now we didn't
Do I
say.
roll?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You just roll one skill test. It applies to both.
Okay. Okay.
Where were you aiming? I know we had spoken before, and you said you always go for the head. Is that the case?
Always go for.
Okay,
I'm always
that
doing
was my assumption. So you see them and they're trying to duck in slow motion, and now go ahead and make your injury roll.
So that's 5d6.
Yep, 5d6s, and we're looking for the
here we go.
lowest single result among all the dice.
2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go.
Let's get some ones.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
So
To explain. So like,
Mhm.
I am swinging, like, I imagine that, like, to not only kill, now, do I kill both of them? Is that how this works?
Yes.
Or,
So the
Okay.
die result you got was a 1, which means you critically injure them. But because you were going for the head, the ace, it upgrades the severity to lethal. This is also an axe, which means that you decapitate both of them with one big swing. It's just like splitting logs. That's what you do every day, chopping down trees. So just
this is like some, like, berserk guts.
yeah,
shit. Like,
blood
I imagine
flies
to, like,
everywhere.
Yeah, like, to, like, not only swing so fast that the other
Yeah.
person doesn't dodge and not get slowed down by the first body in your
Yeah.
way. I imagine you guys see the wind-up, you don't see the in-between, you just see the beginning and end of the swing.
Well, and I
they're
imagine
like, head's gone.
the end of the end of the swing, like that axe goes into one of the seats behind you and like gets stuck in it for a moment, right? Like it just swung that hard. Blood sprays everywhere. Mr. Norris catches a big splatter like on him as well, and he's like, ah! Ah! And the bandit and Melrose, who are fighting back there, they both look over the seats at what just happened and kind of both pause at that sight.
Wait, do I hit the ghost?
The ghost is behind you now, and it dodged it somehow. It's too slippery.
No!
So that was a productive turn there. So who wants to hop in next? That was both of Cleveland's actions.
I'd love to hop in and interrupt this berserk Scooby-Doo crossover. That's
Crossover of the
Oh,
century.
I've never wanted anything more
Yeah.
in my life.
Mhm.
and seeing both those guys get decapitated, I'll just look at Salamanca, shrug, pull up my own knife, and I will also aim for the head on the bandit.
All right. Yeah, so it looks like you could see she's trying to play cool, but a single bead of sweat just went down the side of her head after seeing that. So that bandit, he's aware of you. He's going to try to dodge this as well because you're going to enter the fray, and you're just next, like you're adjacent to him already. You don't have to move.
Okay.
So you just roll 1d10.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's
I don't know
okay.
why I did
They were a 9 and a 10, so it's like really good. He's going to use just one reaction to dodge, and I got 8. So what was your total?
Okay, it was with the one that's only single digits. It was a 16.
Oh yeah. So yeah, plenty. So he's going to try to dodge. So you successfully hit his ace. So roll your injury dice for your knife, and then we look at the lowest result.
All right, that's 40, 12. That's a 1.
So you know, and you have a Bowie knife, right? You have a hunting knife,
Yeah,
right? So you just, I imagine you like flip him over right from him wrestling and just totally slit his throat,
Yeah,
right?
basically, yeah. I basically put it like in his mouth and carved
Ugh,
it on his side.
you just-
like, carving
you just
it one side to the
brutalize him.
other. You know,
Yeah.
Smiley
He's,
Jones.
his your signature kill. So that was just one action to do that. So you just totally ruined that one. And now Salamanca's eyes go wide, and she realizes this isn't going well at all. You were supposed to just be, you know, workers on your way to a job, not not hardened killers.
With my second action,
Mhm.
I really want to stab Salamanca, but I think Melrose is going to be super upset with me.
The bounty
but I
is
think
for alive, so
I probably I don't.
They could have paid us.
Doesn't say anything about her having legs or arms. Don't worry.
says the doctor.
Hmm.
Doctor knows how to tie a tourniquet.
I want to see his license.
Yeah, Salamanca tried to bribe one of you, but it was the one who didn't want to take the deal.
Well, I will then. I'll sit on my next action then,
Okay.
just to see if anything else changes or anybody else
Sure.
happens while I wait.
Sounds good. All right, who else wants to hop in?
I did, while all of this was like in tandem, I did want to like ask Salamanca a question.
Sure. Talking ain't an action, so.
Yeah. I just want to be like, hey, Shook, I know this isn't looking great. Have you seen Heathrow Spicer by any chance?
She
Oh
says,
gosh, she's like,
maybe I did. Get me out of these shackles and we can talk, she says.
I need a little more than maybe for something like that.
She says,
I think you can see why.
yeah, so the second beat of sweat starts going, right? 2 beats of
Yeah.
sweat. And she
I
says,
kind of like point with my elongated.
Yeah, your
fingers
creepy
towards,
hands.
Smiley's like knife.
I just,
Smiling
some
ear to ear.
Agile Monk in chat just said, crying is a free action, which is a great. So she says, yeah, I know him. No, and there's no one who's, I could, you looking for him? Is that who you're looking for? I have met him in the past and I am maybe aware of his whereabouts. She says, now I'm going to roll what is your awareness defense?
Oh no.
My awareness.
Yes, your awareness. So kind of top middle of
Let
your
me
sheet.
see. That's a bonus of 4. Mine's acuity.
So it should have like a difficulty that I need to hit
Oh,
for
I think
awareness.
that was the part we didn't get to. So I have a bonus of 4.
So it's 4 higher than whatever your bonus is, so it's an 8. So she's
okay,
gonna
perfect.
roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll the dice, and she's rolling against you.
Okay.
She is lying that she has met him, but she's also a well-connected bandit, so she probably could find somebody, but she doesn't already know him.
Move the guy.
Killer.
Killer.
Lock him. I mean,
Do you want to come
get
back? Do
Melrose,
you want to
I
come
mean,
back, Stephanie? And while you
I
think,
do want to come back
that's totally
to
cool.
me.
That's totally fine. So Gentle Jeff, you hear people directly above you. No one has come in through your door yet, but it looks like they are fixing to come in that way. They currently aren't yet.
Okay, I'd like to take the sledgehammer out of my bag and
Yeah.
just bar the door with it.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, so you jam it in.
Yeah.
I like that. How your master rank is might, right? That's what you're a master
Yeah.
in. Okay, so I'm gonna say that this just makes this door basically impassable. A big sledgehammer jammed in there by somebody of your strength. These bandits it would take them a while to get through.
Okay,
Yeah, I like that. That's one action to bar the door.
cool. And I'm gonna move over to Nana and basically
Mm-hmm.
put my back against the window.
Gotcha, to shield her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and if they
ma'am,
try to swing in now, they're just gonna bounce off.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was aiming for.
I like it.
Madam, if you wouldn't mind, please kindly hiding behind a seat or something. I would hate to for you to not see any more winters or summers.
She says, "I'm almost done. If you just wait 1 minute, son, just hold on." And she's like,
Oh, okay.
so she doesn't. She like scoots so you can fit in there, but she hasn't moved yet. She seems unperturbed as well.
I guess I'll just like keep an eye on her, but I'm like, oh, I should let her finish doing what she's
Yeah,
doing.
yeah,
It'd
it
be
looks quite
impolite
nice.
to do otherwise.
But you're basically giving her total cover right now. You
Yeah.
know? She weighs
I like
she weighs
how
80
we're-
pounds maybe, right? She's little.
We're in a life or death fight for your life type situation, and it's like, well, I don't want to be rude.
Yeah, I love Gentle Jeff so much.
He's so gentle.
Do
And
we-
so, sorry,
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry, I was gonna ask, do we still hear? You said there are more footsteps on the roof, right?
Yep, there's more.
Could I take my second action then to climb up onto the roof?
Absolutely, you can. So, climbing up on the roof. Now, this is not easy to climb up on the
Sure.
roof of a moving train. So, I'm going to say this is adept rank,
Crazy.
athletics, which means you need to get an 8 or higher on your D10 plus your athletics bonus.
All right.
Fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
And so, failing at this doesn't mean you fall off the train, but it might mean you're in a precarious situation.
Gotcha. And
You ever see the movie Speed?
The documentary
Let's hope not.
Speed.
Yeah, that's the Smiley Jones life story.
Yeah.
Can you use 2 actions to high roll something?
You can, but you've already
Okay. Yeah. So I want to use
done a
push
stab
my
him.
luck to use a piece of luck.
Oh.
To get a second action, so I can high.
So you
roll
can
something.
high
I
roll
only have
this.
plus 2.
Love it. So yeah, go ahead and roll 2d10, keep the higher, and add your bonus, and you're looking for an 8 total.
Fingers crossed. All right, that's a 10.
Got it.
Hey.
So you climb up on the roof, and you see I'm unhiding tokens. I'm setting them off to the side here.
Oh,
Because they're on the roof. There's 4. Oh no, not a big
Oh,
bandit.
giant
Big bandit. There's
Big
2
bandit.
toward the
Yeah,
end
we have
where
been picked up by
Yeah.
a giant.
yeah.
yeah.
So there's
I climb back in.
Yeah, like nope. So there's 2 bandits up
Guys, we're
front,
fucked.
right above where Gentle Jeff is, and then there's 2 mere feet from you up here that they're like slowly climbing, trying to be careful with their revolvers out.
Right.
Like they were going to try to go in through the door.
I'm gonna just yell out, "Could use some help up here, please."
Yeah, and you see they also have knives, guns, and okay. So that was good. So we still have
Doc.
Doc. What is Doc going to do? No one on your
Yeah.
team is currently wounded yet.
Yeah, but I am pretty good at acuity, so I figure maybe I can hear the footsteps and guide Melrose and basically point at where he needs to shoot through the
Love it.
roof.
Absolutely. Let's have you roll. Let's see. It's kind of loud. This might be kind of hard.
Sure.
So let's do a master rank skill test, 10 or higher. But if you succeed, basically they won't have cover. He could just shoot through the roof at one of them.
That's an 8.
Not quite enough, but what you'll do is he can still take the shot. It's just they're going to have a little bit of cover from it now. So, like, you can approximate roughly where they are, and he'll take a shot now. Why not? We'll just have that link up with that action. So, you kind of point up there, and he's bleeding. He holds, like, he just holds the rifle up and takes a shot from the floor. And we'll just say it's a little bit of cover. But that's enough to hit with his shot in the dark. Oh, it's actually low rolled. Let me roll a second one. That's still actually, he's a really good shot. So he actually still gets enough, but it's going to hit.
You're shooting enemy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's shooting it straight up, and he's going to hit a random location on their body. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is their right leg. So, Smiley, you see on the roof, there's 2 bandits, and they're going to square up to fight you. And then a hole appears in the floor and catches one of them in the knee, right? And a little bit of blood flies off. He could roll Melrose's injury dice. A critical injury. So the knee, like, buckles, and the bandit slides off the train and tumbles down into the dirt. On the same leg. Lands on the same leg, and you see him tumble down. And, he's alive and bleeding from the leg. And the train pulls away. And you can see the lights of the train. And you see him look toward the train, reach out, and then just disappear into the darkness as he's left out there in the ruination, alone and bleeding in the middle of the night.
I'm going to look at
The
the other guy.
Technospost may find him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
So-
going to look at the other guy and say, well, where that came from?
Yeah, he's looking nervous as well. So, Doc, that was just one action. You want to do something else?
Ooh. Can I basically steal Gentle Joff's idea and try to figure out where they're going to come down from? And as soon as I see someone, just punch them off the train.
Yeah, so you don't have to roll something separate for that. You already rolled to, like, assess their position. So I'm going to put them, they're not in the train yet. One looks like it's going to come down to the door, and the other one looks like it's going to try to get in through a window. They don't know that it's barred yet, so one's going to try the door. They also don't know that there's a tank sitting in one of the windows either. They aren't aware
In
of
that
this.
case, I'll just reach for my bag and pull out a giant bone saw.
Yeah, okay, so you want to just, like, ready to swing that at somebody if they're within your reach, basically? Okay, I like it. So we come back. Marlo, what's the plan?
Okay, so, I want to tell Salamanca that I know she has a liar's heart, but I can't let her go, but she's still of use to me, and I want to move and try to slit Melrose's throat. Shooting at the ceiling with my claw.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
I'm
taking
not
sides
freeing
with
her,
Salamanca.
Not freeing her.
Yeah, but you want to, she's useful to you. Okay, let's have you, do you want to try to do this without anybody else noticing?
Yeah, I kind of.
I thought so. So let's have, what is everybody else's awareness defense? Like, what rank are you in your awareness, everybody else?
That's a 10 for me.
Ooh, and I see a 4. Oh no, Gentle Jeff is not very,
He is not a particularly aware
okay.
person.
And Smiley's on the roof, so probably
I'm on
wouldn't
the
even,
roof.
yeah. Okay, so the doc could notice. So roll a guile test.
Okay.
And if you get more than 10, the doc doesn't notice.
Let's go.
Oh,
That's 16.
crushed it.
The rogue's gonna rogue.
So I'm going to say that Melrose is also unaware of you, doesn't realize that you're a threat. Like, you're coming over to help, right? Oh, the team was coming to help. So, yeah, he is unaware, so he can't
on
react
the
to
same
whatever you
crew.
do. So are you going to try to attack him with
Yeah,
your...
maybe I'll actually then attack, like, where he's already been.
Yeah, to hide
Like,
it.
maybe he should, yeah.
I like it. So go ahead and roll an attack. So if you're just going for
Okay.
center mass, you just need to get a 4 or higher at this range. If you want to go for limbs, it's 6 or higher, and the head would be 8 or higher. Or do you want to, like, go for a vulnerable spot, like his heart, like maybe the stab wound got him in the heart?
I want to, like,
Yeah, like, okay, so that'd be an 8 or
puncture,
higher.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
A vulnerable spot is an 8 or higher at this distance on a D10 plus the skill bonus for your claws.
D10 plus adapt. Okay. That's a 9.
So just needed an 8. And so you got it. So that's it. And since he can't react because he's not aware of you as a threat, no other roll needed. So now roll your injury dice for your claws.
Okay.
And I forget, you have the ambusher edge, don't you?
I do.
Ooh, boy.
I forgot that too.
That's not going to end well for the bounty hunter.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
So
He'll be fine.
my regular thing is 4d12.
Yep, so roll 4d12. And we're looking for the lowest result among all of them.
Oh no.
Okay, so a 7, which is strain, which isn't good. But you were going for the ace, a vulnerable spot, so it upgrades to a serious injury. And you were an ambusher, which if people are unaware of you, you upgrade the injury again. So it's actually you critically injure him because you're a rogue, right? You backstab, you sneak attack him. So I imagine you like take your claws and not scratch, but like puncture or something, right?
Yeah.
Like
Very quick precision.
yeah, it's so happens so fast. His eyes goes
Popping a
wide.
balloon.
Yeah, he doesn't even scream out. He's in too much shock from what happened, and he goes pale, and the blood just drenches his shirt, and he goes limp. It looks like he's not dead, but is bleeding out and unconscious. Basically, he's in shock and bleeding out, but he hasn't died. He's tough. He's a bounty hunter. He's very sneaky, very quiet. All right, I believe that was all the players. So on the threat turn, let's get to it. So the bandits are having a tough time, but no one has stopped the bandits yet up front. And Gentle Jeff, you hear there's shouting and the sound of maybe like a gun being shot from the front of the train. Something's going on up front. And you see a bandit go to the door here and try the knob and then shoulder. He basically wastes his whole turn trying to get in this door, but it's, thinking it's just a simple wooden train door, but it's barred so effectively nothing happens. One drops in, though, or tries to climb in and sees that you're in the way, and he, kicks the window, but it just stops with you. And so he has to shuffle over and try to hop in over here. So he has to take his whole turn getting in now. And he lands next to all three of you, Nana, Jeff.
Within bone saw range?
Yeah, he's adjacent to you. Yeah, he's within. Yeah. So, would you like to swing your bone saw? And let me know where on the body you'd like to swing. He's got a pistol in his hand as usual, a knife on his belt.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. Let's go for the arms.
Okay. So he's going to try to dodge, and he's very, very afraid of this. So the bandit goes all in on this dodge because he sees the rusty, blood-stained bone saw and doesn't much like that. Well, it's not going to do him much good. So go ahead and roll a strike at this distance. Going for the limbs is a 6 or higher on a melee attack. Crushed it.
Believe that's an 11.
You are correct. So go ahead and roll your injury dice.
Oh, wait, before you do that, would you say he is close or within striking distance of, I am?
I think Cleveland isn't adjacent, but you have to move to get that close to him, I'd say.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Oh, but you are emboldened, and so the doc adds more injury dice.
I think it's only if while emboldened, and close allies gain +1 injury to all their strikes.
Yeah, so the doc is close to you. Yeah. So
okay, so Shrek, add one more injury dice.
And actually, we should have added one more for Marlowe as well. I forgot about that.
That's a 2.
Okay, so you seriously injure his gun hand. It doesn't take the weapon off, or the arm off, right? But you slash it, and it leaves this jagged cut. And because you have a serrated sword, basically, he's in incredible pain. He's in so much pain.
He is agonizing right now.
Yeah, he's like, what? Why? He says, and it cut down to the bone, and it's a nasty cut.
And it does extra damage because he's a Civil War soldier, and that's a bone
Oh
saw.
no! Flashbacks. So, Smiley, let's pop up to you here. So you got one-on-one. There's another bandit, and he sees you have your knife out, and he shakes his head, pulls out his gun, and just tries to shoot you.
Great. Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Yep. Just gonna pull out the gun. So you're on the roof. If you try to take cover, there's a chance you could slip, right? Because if you try to swing back in, basically I'm gonna make it a little harder, and if you fail, you might be dangling from the side of the train or something like that. Or you could just let him take a shot and just roll with it.
I'll just let him shoot me. He can go for it.
Okay.
I'll just let him.
Smiley died once.
Yeah. So he's gonna. He aims for one of your.
Second time.
He
Yeah.
aims for your one of your legs,
Okay.
and I got an 11 total, so that hits a leg. Ooh.
Oh.
Get a serious bleeding injury to one of your
Oh, no.
legs. So what bleeding means is at the end of every turn of your turns, you're strained again. If that fills up, you pass out.
Okay.
Ooh.
But more importantly, one of your legs was shot out, so you can't walk on it, so you're slowed, and you slip and are dangling from the side of the train now because you lost your footing. You haven't fallen, but you're holding on now from the side. And so, Marlo, you see, oops, I made you tiny. You hear a gunshot, then you see Smiley's boots just dangling out the window next to you, like, you know, his legs and boots.
Yeah, one of the legs is bleeding.
Salamanca looks at you curiously, Marlo, by the way, what you did, and she goes over to Melrose, finds the keys, and unlocks her manacles.
Fuck. No.
She goes,
You
like
literally
that,
did this to yourself.
and pulls one of his revolvers out. She's taking her whole turn to do all this. Pulls one of her revolvers out, looks at you curiously, and gives you a nod, like we can work together here, kind of nod, right? She sees that her bandits are all getting killed, but maybe you're the one she should be allying with, not. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so she's like, she gives you a look.
She should feel that way.
Yeah, she feels not safe in your hands, that's for sure. But she's picking the winning side.
Okay. Okay. Good.
All right, so Smiley is dangling off the side.
Good place to be.
Good place to be. So let's pop up. I'm going to start at the top of the train here on the player turn with Gentle Jeff. What you want to do, Gentle?
Oh boy.
Madam, you have to forgive me, and I'm just gonna pick her up
Just like place her.
and move her over.
I like it. Yeah, yeah. And that's not an action. You just move aside, lady. Yeah. So she's good. She's like, oh, okay. She shuffles over.
Oh.
Grumble, grumble.
And when you pick her up, so you pick her up and move her, and she she's not heavy. She actually feels pretty strong, right? Like when you pick her up, it's not like brittle and like she's a firm-bodied person, which is because she looks like she's 100 years old.
Yeah.
But there was actually
Old
some
people are like like birds. Their bones hollow out.
Yeah, yeah. So it actually she like when you hug somebody, you can tell how strong they are, basically.
Yeah.
When you pick her up, she feels very strong, actually.
Okay.
Like physically strong, oddly so.
And they're gonna turn around through the door and be like, "Sir, I do not mind letting you in, but you have to promise to be nice."
You see him like cock his gun and try to like aim, he's not shooting yet, but like, let me in or I won't be nice, he says to you, the bandit says
That
to
is
you.
incredibly rude. I'm gonna move the sledgehammer and I'm gonna open the door as hard as I can into him.
Oh yeah, just like
Ooh.
slam him. Sounds like a brawling skill test.
Yeah.
So let's have you roll against his vigor defense, like you're shoving him away. So his you need to get a 6 or higher on 1d10 plus your brawling bonus, or might, whichever of those two. Brawling, might, all sounds
Might
good to
is
me.
higher. Well,
You only needed a 6.
one's good in this, right?
Well, a 1
Oh, I
does
got
not.
7.
Yeah, a 1 does not automatically fail, and a 10 doesn't automatically succeed. So you couldn't fail. So he looks confused, and you slam the door open. You give him like a gut check, and he bounces back against the coal car, and you see him he's holding on between the rigging, between the train tracks right now, dangling for his life. Oh! And his gun clatters out of his hand and falls away as he tries to hold on.
The offer remains. If you promise to be nice, I can help you get up.
He says, I promise! I promise! He yells.
Okay.
And that was just one action what you did here. Do you want to use an action to help him up?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab him with just one hand.
Okay,
and
so you just like,
away.
I imagine you pick him up like a cat, like a mama cat picks up
I'm
something.
gonna pick him up like that, walk back inside, close the door, and then put him down on the other side to Nana, and just be like, just don't move and you will be fine.
So you can see he's clearly shaken from the experience. He went pale for a moment. He just kind of sits there. Yeah, I'll be polite. I'll be polite, he says.
That's very good of you. Thank you.
I love it. So that was
Strife.
2 actions.
I don't want to tell you how to play your character, but your guy's so polite. I feel like, you gotta ask him what his name is.
The names are for later. He can offer his name if he feels ready to do so.
Getting
Well, Peter
open
worked
my.
so hard on all the names of all these bandits.
Well,
As a DM myself, I would not do this to another. another
don't
DM.
worry. Tell you what.
Appreciate
Jason, roll me a D percentile. I actually have a random Wild West name table
Wow.
with
Yeah,
nicknames and
name is
everything.
Yeah.
This guy's childhood. And...
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff we can roll for him. It's really funny. So go ahead and roll a D percentile.
Yeah,
It's
got 94.
Oh, 94. Okay, first name. This bandit is named Gus, first name. Roll D percentile again for the last name. It's Gus.
Is this in the book?
It will. It's. I haven't put it in the final manuscript yet, but yes, this is one of the random tables.
Very cool. 40.
4T is Lee. Gus Lee. Do you want to give him? Do you want him to have a nickname, or are you just good
What
with
an
Gus Lee?
NPC name.
I think just Gus Lee's fine.
Gus Lee.
Yeah.
Okay,
Lee.
there is also a nickname generator where you can be like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. Anyway,
So cool.
I mean, this guy's nickname is Gas Leak.
Gas Leak. Yeah.
Gas-
So Gus. Okay, this guy's got a name now. He's Gus Lee.
Gus Lee.
Gus Lee. Okay, so he sits very quietly. He's a good
I'll be
boy.
good.
He's gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's my turn. So.
I love it. So Doc and Cleveland, you're kind of next in the train car. What are you thinking?
Oh,
Uh,
sure, after you.
Yeah. I just almost lobbed this guy's arm off. I just look at him like, "Do you want another?"
I go, no. What is wrong with you people? He says.
All right, give the gun over.
He dropped it. He dropped it when you slashed his hand. It's sitting on the floor in front
Okay,
of him.
I pick it up.
Okay, yeah. It's a 6-shooter. It's loaded.
Shoot him with his own gun, you know?
Oh my god.
So yeah, he looks like the fight has been taken out of him with such an egregious wound.
You say, oh, after you pop someone like a balloon.
Yeah, after you tore out a
Your
man's heart.
like a balloon.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. That's better. Sorry.
Yeah, at least it was quick.
Yeah, you made it quick, painless.
I just say good
It
night
was
and
a
then wait to
humane
see what the rest of the party is doing.
Okay, so it looks like that bandit is ready to surrender. They see he comes in and he also sees the 2 decapitated bandits at Cleveland's feet and, got his arm slashed and he wants to live. He has the look of a man that wishes to see another sunrise.
Another summer.
Yeah,
another
believe
winter.
it or
Yeah,
not,
another
you'll-
summer.
You'll get enough easy.
Yeah, he's just holding his hand. So Cleveland, it looks like the bandits at the front of the train have given up.
I just look. I'm like, well, it looks like we got this covered. I look behind me, like, what the fuck happened over here?
Yeah, there's all this blood in the back of the train and you see Smiley's legs dangling.
What the fuck?
Can you help Smiley?
I'm gonna like start walking, and then I look over to Mr. Norris. What's going on with him?
So Mr. Norris is sitting there panicking, but the real issue with Mr. Norris is that he's sitting with a bunch of ghosts. That's really the problem he's having. At least you see a bunch of ghosts around him and like whispering in his ears.
Can I do something as a flavor-free action, like just for free?
Yeah, what do you? Yeah.
Can I just, as I'm walking by, just pick I think, all right, they want his maps. Can I just take his briefcase and throw it out the window?
Yeah, he's not strong enough to stop you. So yeah, it's a cursed. You're certain this is a cursed briefcase,
cursed.
right?
Oh
Obviously
my
cursed.
God.
So you just toss it
look
out the window. You see, Mr. Norris. He has this moment where what? Why? He says, "My life's work, all my money. I invested everything in that." He says, and he starts freaking out.
I look to him, nod like I did a good job, and I just say,
You'll thank me later.
it's like, ghosts won't get you today, bud. And I walk over.
Sure.
How the fuck do I help Smiley? Like, what are the?
Yeah, so you could
I'm okay. Don't worry about me.
So if you use an action to just assist, you could reach out and try to. It'll basically make the skill test easier for him if you just assist.
Okay.
If he wants to climb back in. or
Yeah, can I
something.
the window's open, right?
No, this window is not open, but it's easy to open. It's not an action to just slide it open.
Like he got up somehow.
Oh, he climbed out the back door.
Oh,
Yeah,
Black
I went
okay.
over there.
Yeah, he went out
I'll
back
just
here.
open it, and then can I get like you know how you give like an uppy with your hand, like you put your hands together so you can step on it?
Yeah. You're gonna
Can
give him a
you do
boost.
that?
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give him a boost.
So you're assisting
Right
him.
on.
It's gonna make the skill test easier for whatever he does
Yeah.
to try to right his situation. So
Or-
makes sense. Let's have Smiley do that.
Or
Sure.
Tyler, should I like grab you just in case you do fall? What do you need? What do you need right now?
You know, smiley dies. I like you wanted to pump him up. Keep going back
Yeah.
up. He
All right,
feels
get
your
back in
hands
there.
on
You're not done.
Yeah. The two cleavers in the party.
Yeah.
Right? Get back in
All
there.
right.
Great. Then I'll take my first action and try and climb back up.
All right. So
Alright.
now that you're having help, it's a 6 or higher rather than an 8 or higher to climb back up.
Okay, great. Am I?
And it's an
no rolling
athletics.
at all because I'm bleeding, or is just
Nope.
still?
Nope.
No.
But if you don't patch the wound, you're going to take a strain at the end of the player turn. And the player turn ends, you're
Yeah.
strained.
That is right. Okay, great. That was a 6.
Go.
With
The assistants got it. So you're able to climb back up, and I'll move you here to where that bandit is that shot you.
Okay, am I able to get next to him as I'm climbing up,
Yeah,
or am I
yeah,
going to
sure.
need another action to get to him?
No, it's not. He's like just feet from you, right? You do move
Alright.
slower now, but he was right there.
Sure.
So you're just hobbling on your bum leg.
Yeah, bleeding, smiling ear to ear.
Yep.
I go, "Ah, feel alive again. I'm going to go ahead and try to stab him again.
All right.
So,
Where on the what kind of stab are you given?
yeah.
Center mass, limbs, ace, right? A
I'll
vulnerable
go for
part?
the ace again.
Okay.
Why not?
So
Let's do it.
like a reanimated undead climbed back on top of the thing. The bandit looks fearful of this and is going to go all in to dodge. Very bad roll. Bandits are really unlucky tonight. Oh,
Not good, though. That'll be 7 only.
so 7 actually misses the ace. You need to get an 8 or higher at this. And so he's dodging around and you slice with your knife and it, barely catches like a piece of his ear maybe. Just a little slice.
I,
Barely missed.
Okay. I'll push my luck and I'll go again.
Oh, burning through all your luck already.
Burning
huh?
through it all.
So he has an edge called Push His Luck where he can spend the luck currency that everybody has one of. Sorry, I didn't mention that. You can use it to re-roll a failed skill test. He can use it to gain another action.
And that one.
He
will be a
swings
6.
again, and that one... and since the bandit went all in on attempting to dodge the first one, he doesn't have any more reactions, so go ahead and roll your injury roll.
Beautiful. So that's 16, so 4d12. Come on. Well, one of them is.
I see
I
a
think it's
2.
two?
A 2.
Is that
So
an actual cock
Yeah.
die on a
Yeah, right?
Virtual
So
luck.
a 2 is
Yeah.
a serious injury, but upgrades to critical. So you slice him across the neck, and he starts bleeding profusely, but is alive. And he kind of goes to a knee, right? It looks like he's gonna pass out very quickly from that critical bleeding injury. So he's not dead, but he's downed, right?
Okay.
He drops his gun, starts bleeding.
Yeah, I look at my bleeding leg. I look at the bleeding throat.
Yep.
And I go, we're kind of the same. That
Yeah,
way.
the blood is just everywhere. Yeah, we're even.
Yeah, and that's it.
All right, so Marlo, you have our last set of player actions here.
Okay. So
Hey, what's going on? Talk about fuck, marry, kill.
It's okay, Shug. So Salamanca, I think us ladies need to stick together. What do you know about gold?
What do you want to know about gold? I've stolen plenty of gold in my time.
Gold can be used for buying goods and services.
Yeah.
How
She
do you
says,
feel?
yeah, what do you want to know about gold?
I just want to know how you feel about my chances of finding a Heathrow Spicer out by some mines, out whereabouts, wherever I might be going.
She says, well, with the resources at my disposal, if we get out of this, I'm sure we can make anything happen.
Okay. So I don't want her to hurt anyone of my friends.
Sure.
I want to find a way to kind of make a deal.
Yeah,
with her.
I like it. So the two of you kind of negotiate a deal. And how about this? We'll just have you roll a skill test. And because basically you want to make a deal where she doesn't hurt your friends, and maybe the two of you could go into business together after this.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
So-
If I can guarantee her safety right now,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will, if someone tries to attack her, be doing something.
I like it. So normally I'd say this is a master rank skill test because Salamanca is a slippery devil, but you've got leverage, so we'll make it an 8 or higher instead of a 10 or higher. And sounds like guile to me. Sounds like slippery, sneaky deals. So D10 plus your guile bonus.
Fuck me.
Ooh.
Sorry, swearing. Am I allowed to swear?
We've already done. My channel is not rated for children, so it's
Perfect.
okay.
Perfect.
Fuck, Mary, kill.
Yeah, we were
That's
talking
true.
about that.
So many
Yeah.
times.
So
I think it's all right.
we're
yeah.
way beyond that at this
Yeah.
point.
So far down that
funny.
line.
Yeah.
That was only a 7.
So basically, the deal you come to, she's not going to hurt your friends, but you feel like she has something else up her sleeve, and you don't know what it is. But
Okay.
in the short term, she's at least good with you, and maybe won't make any particular moves.
And anything that gets me closer to my husband.
Yep.
means
For
more to me
your
as
wonderful
well.
reunion with your loving husband.
I love husbands.
So does Nana Jatour.
Yeah, me and Nana, same boat. Same boat.
Did we lose Trek?
We did lose track.
Oh.
Also,
Yeah,
Peter,
Oh.
while we're meta talking, your video
yes.
camera has been frozen for a while.
Oh,
Yes.
is it frozen on YouTube or just here in VDO?
I checked
Oh.
YouTube; it's in YouTube too.
Oh,
it's a very
my.
flattering pose if it helps.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you.
I
Oh,
was gonna
that's
say, it's cute.
interesting and surprising. Here, I'll turn it off. Turn
You
it
could
back
thumbnail
on.
that pose. It's incredible. It's the same pose again.
Yeah,
Wow.
going back to these things
Huh.
again, very flattering.
Yeah.
That's so
It'd be like
weird.
some weird crunched up face instead.
Let me see what I can do to fix that.
While we're doing that,
Hey.
Cleveland's just kind of while you guys
Perfect.
are shaking hands, you guys shake a hand with Salamanca, and Cleveland's just gonna put his hand on top to like try and do like a 3-way like handshake, just like we gotta stick together.
So, Pat, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate the support.
Just
There we go.
not. Oh wait, hold on.
There we go. I fixed it.
Leave
I was
Sorry,
frozen here.
accidental
Okay,
blood
no.
oath.
Yeah, on
That's
top of the
lovely.
train, bleeding out. Smiley Jones, like
There
at
was
least
another
Salamanca's
tune.
still taken care of. Thank goodness.
Okay, technical issues resolved.
I for real
Yay.
thought like Trek came back with a different hat. Like, did you leave so you could put a
I
different
just
hat on
have
your
a different
character?
hat.
That's great. Okay, we're back online. I should have a face now after resolving that. The
Okay.
thing that I use my
It's
cell
almost
phone for my camera, and sometime.
In live chat, Trek's video isn't there though.
Oh, it should be there
Oh,
now.
oh, there it is now.
Because they're a little bit
Yeah.
behind. When live streaming,
Okay.
there's a decent delay. Okay.
Sounds good.
So you come to a deal, but you're not sure the deal's going to be perfectly in your favor, Stephanie. So now,
That's how my luck always goes.
yep. Now, Gentle Jeff, and I believe that was all the player actions. So, Gentle Jeff, you're sitting there, you've sat down Gus there, and you're like, job well done, you think to yourself. And you glance up ahead, because there was some commotion going on. And you hear there's a terrible screech of metal scraping against metal as the train's conductor apparently, or somebody, has pulled the brakes really hard on the train and suddenly. And you could see
no.
ahead of the train.
Tyler, no.
I should have gone back in.
So at the front of the train ahead of it, you see why that happened, Gentle Jeff. The train track is torn apart ahead of where the train is.
We're fucked.
Oh no.
So the derailment happens so fast, but it all kind of feels like in slow motion to each of you.
Oh no.
The engine at the front corkscrews, spewing fire and steam from its chimney. Followed behind it is the coal car, which topples end over end, ejecting a shower of burning coal. The passenger car is next. Too large for any like corkscrews or aerial acrobatics, it simply comes to a crashing, sliding halt, fishtailing to the side, tossing around the passengers inside like a cocktail shaker.
Oh no.
And anyone unlucky enough to be on top of the train is hurtled into the air.
Can I use my reaction to protect Nana like a Zorb?
Mhm.
Keep
Uh,
her safe.
Yes, I'll say. Okay, yes, I have a thought. I like this. I like this a lot. So, what we're going to do is, who is outside the train? I know the answer to that question. Please roll me a d6.
Okay, great. Is there, before I do this, is there
Mhm.
any chance I could use a react and try to like grab onto something or no?
No. A train
Okay.
derailment has happened. There's a.
It's done.
Yep.
Can you
that
go
is
all
a-
in on this?
Out of 5.
Okay, so you were tossed like a rag doll. That's what's gonna, and I'm gonna move our scene to the next scene.
The good news is you are already dead.
Yeah, the good news is, what
The
if
other
you
good
never-
news
Oh,
is,
what? No.
you're also already bleeding. You won't
Yo,
notice
new
the
map?
little
You're
extra
right.
blood.
New
What's another
New
info?
map.
Yeah.
So everybody who's inside the car
The cow.
is strained.
No.
So yeah, if you were inside the train car,
Not
you are
the
now
cow.
strained. So just mark 1 strain on your sheet.
Oh boy.
No.
And let's see, you were tossed like our doll, Smiley. So you fly out off the train. You catch air. And you land amidst the rocks. Please roll me 1 more. You take a serious injury to your bulk.
Okay.
Basically, you cracked some ribs when you landed.
Ugh.
So you have another serious injury. And this one dazes you. Basically, you have 1 fewer reaction until you can treat this injury. As you're every time you breathe, you could feel that cracked rib.
Ugh.
So you have a bit of a tumble.
Yeah.
A bit. Oops, this says Melrose here still. This is Marlowe. Marlowe. So everybody who's
making a
inside,
bad
I
guy.
know you all get tumbled about. You're all like knocked over. You get strained. Melrose is dead at this point from the crash. He was jostled.
Yeah.
Salamanca is like trying to come to her senses, right? Like her ears are ringing, and so Gentle Jeff, you shielded Nana Jatur. If you've seen the show Invincible, you know that even encasing somebody in something durable can hurt. They can still be hurt. And you look down and you see that Nana Jatur has you shielded her, so but she broke an arm.
Aw.
It's bent the wrong way, and she gets up like from within your arms, and the arm goes back into place.
I knew it. I fucking
And-
knew it.
God.
And she
Biblically
looks.
accurate, normal lady.
She looks at you, kind of notices that you're the only one who saw that, and she goes, "Shh," to you.
We do not speak of ladies' secrets. I understand.
She actually, so there's the sounds outside. Then she stops for a moment after shushing you, like she's hearing something out there. And she looks back at you and says, "You take care of yourself now, son." And she, with agility and strength, climbs out the window and runs off into the darkness with a speed and strength a healthy man could not achieve.
She was a
What have
lovely
you
lady.
done, Strife?
And I'm going to check
What
to see
have
if
you done?
can I check to see if Gus is okay?
Yes. Let me get Gus back out here.
I am glad that she is okay.
So,
completely unfazed by
I
Yeah.
don't think I think you've done a bad thing.
So Gus
I think
is
you've done a great thing.
Gus is bruised and banged up, but he's okay, honestly. So Smiley, go ahead and roll me a d6 to see what happens to the bandit that was bleeding out on top of the roof with you.
Oh, sure.
Oh, also the one Doc hit.
The
Yeah.
4 on that.
A 4. Okay, so that bandit flew and got hit by burning coal, and you can see he's got burns over his eyes and he's blinded, and he's in the dirt not far from you, like right here where the burning coal is. He looks messed up, like he might die any moment now. He's like, staggering around blind. And there were a lot of bandits at the front of the train, right, as well. And so you see scattered about are some other bandits from the crash in various states of owies, right? And I'm going to roll a couple d6s here, and let's just see what happened to them. Okay.
They're fine.
So this bandit, let's say this one. This one's caught in the spokes at the front of the train. One of his arms is caught in the wheel spokes and like twisted and broken, and he's pinned in like can't get out. Another one up at the front. You know how the train tracks were all gnarly and bent? He's impaled through the side on the bent metal of the train tracks, alive still and in great pain.
Oh.
And we'll do one more.
One for fun.
One for fun.
Yeah, as a treat.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna pick one because I like it. So
Are you? What are you rolling?
it is the
I rolled a 4, so it's impaled on a railroad spike.
So in the quick start, there is literally a train crash injuries random table you can roll on, and it's all horrible, horrible stuff.
That's awesome.
Man, it sounds like there's a lot of stuff. Man, sounds like a pretty cool Kickstarter.
Yeah, it
Sounds
does.
like it.
Yeah. So this one bandit out the back of the train is like underneath some rocks and pieces of debris, and most of the light now. The engine is off, so the electrical lanterns aren't working anymore. It's mostly the light of the burning engine. And so you should have some darkness around you. So you're all starting to put your heads back together when, let's see. Oh, yeah. So Marlo, you're in the back. So that bandit that was under the rubble, you see him, he's starting to like try to crawl out. And then suddenly he gets pulled back out into the darkness. Something grabbed him.
Nana!
No.
So something you heard a and then he gets pulled out and then nothing.
Bye.
And then let's see, Smiley, you're up here.
Uh-huh.
You're up this way. You see the train engineer. He's wounded and has some of the some metal pipes like stuck in his shoulder, pinning him to the ground. But you see this other bandit at the edge of the light, and he's impaled on the spike. You see something fly out of the darkness and wrap around his neck, something metallic, and it pulls him free, tearing him free of the metal, and pulls him out into the darkness. You hear him, that one screams and then goes silent. And the Callahan sees something as well, the engineer, and it looks around. He goes, help, 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 help. He starts calling out. And so there is something or some things out there. Player turn.
Seeing all this,
Now
I see the engineer calling for help, and
Yep.
normally Smiley Jones wants to help folks in need, but I am also deathly afraid of fire. And seeing the fire
There's a
being
lot.
pulled in, I'm just gonna look at him and say, "I'll see you on the other side, friend." And I'm gonna, as best I can, bleeding out of one leg, try and get back to the doctor inside.
Okay.
'Cause I'm not doing great. Can I use probably both actions?
It would be
to
both
get back
actions
into the
because
train?
you're hobbling, but you can climb back in the train car basically.
Yeah.
Hobble back over.
I'm gonna look at the
Kind of
dock.
gather
I'm gonna
help.
look at the doc and just say, "Hey, I could use some of that stuff Cleveland's on, if you don't mind."
Yeah, because you've got a badly injured leg right now.
Yeah, badly, and I'm dazed, right?
Yeah, you've got like a cracked rib. So he's got 2 injuries. So Doc, let's just pop over to you. You've got a patient in need of care. An employee is not working at 100% capacity.
And also, sorry, real quick, I take another strain, right? Because that's the end of my
Correct.
action.
Yeah.
Well, this guy could probably use the stinky stuff.
Oh no, not the stinky stuff. I
Lay it
forget
on
which
me.
ones are which.
That's laudanum and smelling salts,
Nice.
and it is inserted nasally.
Oh, that's not good for you. So this removes 2 strain
Ooh.
when he applies this to
Okay.
you. So that's 1 action track to give him the drug.
Sweet.
And you're invigorated. So you high roll all skill tests until the end of your next turn. And you can't fall unconscious because of the smelling.
Huh.
He's cooked up some horrible opiate fuel, because laudanum is alcohol and opium. And he's made that in a snortable chemical with smelling salts.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So you feel
I
great.
think you mean he's
Yeah.
a genius.
Yeah, absolute
Yeah.
genius. Now your leg is still hurt, but you're feeling better. Doc, do you
I
want to
keep
take
my
a
knee.
second
fine.
action or anything like that, Doc? Do you want to treat an injury as well, or?
Sure, I'll treat an injury.
So he's got one that's reducing his reactions, a cracked rib, and one that's a bleeding gunshot wound to the leg.
Yeah, you probably need that leg more than you need your lungs.
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay, so it's a serious injury, I believe. So you need to get an 8 or higher on either acuity or dexterity. But you have a medical kit, so it's only a 6 or higher for you because you're a doctor.
Okay, I'll go acuity. That's exactly a 6.
All right.
Oh, yeah, you're good then.
Sweet.
No, that's a 7. Actually.
Oh, yeah, you're +6. Yeah, everything's an even number in this game. Okay,
Yeah.
so that injury is treated. So it's still on your sheet, but you ignore the complications to it now. So you've patched it up, splinted it.
Cool.
Very cool. All right, how about in the middle of the train car, we got Gentle Jeff and Cleveland. What are you thinking? There's some things out there. And Nana Jatur warned you. She said, take care of yourself now, and then she slipped away.
The good news is I saved the old lady. Gus, back up on your feet. I'm gonna pick Gus up.
Okay, Gus is he's just looking to you like, what is going on? This wasn't the
You need me to
plan.
carry you.
No, I can
carry
walk.
you
I
if you
can
like.
walk. He says like this wasn't us. We didn't want to derail the train. We want to steal the train.
I am regretting not decoupling the train earlier when I thought I should do, but here we are.
Yep.
And I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move, and just being an absolute adorable idiot, I'm gonna help Salamanca up.
Okay, yeah, you help her
You
up
seem
as
like
well.
You may be hurt.
Yeah, you pick her up as well effortlessly. You're just so strong. You just put her on her feet. And Gus is following you around. He's nervous to be away from you now. He doesn't have his gun. He just has his knife. But he's like, what do we do, sir?
I'm not sure. I think the doc may be bad, and we should probably refer to somebody high up the corporate ladder than I.
Right.
I like the two different flavors of dummies we have
Yes.
between.
It's great. Well, so Cleveland, what are you thinking, Cleveland? So Mr. Norris is alive. He's right here. He's just a little dazed, but he's really sad because his briefcase is gone.
Can we hold on? Hear me out. In all this craziness, what if somehow the briefcase got back in the car, the train wreck?
I don't know how that would happen.
I don't know. Anyway,
If only somebody had stolen some of his.
no. So Cleveland just like he's on the ground. He's just like, is anyone dead?
Well, so the bounty hunter's dead. I've removed the token, but bounty hunter's
He
dead.
died of natural causes. What about
Yep.
the people I came with? Everyone alive?
They appear to be.
We're here, sweetheart.
Well,
All
there's
right.
there's a debate about whether or not Smiley is alive, but that's a
I think it may be
philosophical
rude
debate.
to ask
Yeah.
if everybody is alive.
Yeah.
Given the company
Present.
we are in.
Yeah.
Present.
That's actually incredibly offensive.
They prefer the term differently alive.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I am too sober for this, and I am not getting paid enough. And he's just, while still sitting on the ground, while still on his back, he's gonna reach into his flask, and just take a sip to remove a strain.
Yep, from his flask of booze, and you're emboldened once again until the end of your next turn.
Listen, I want to do honest work. I don't like killing. I'd prefer not to do it. But if I was going to do it, I want to get paid well. What are we getting paid? $1 an hour?
If that, it's like $1 a day.
I really, this whole minimum wage thing, I hope it goes through. I think there's something there.
Yeah. I'm gonna vote for the new governor, who's promising better wages for employees.
Yeah. All right. And so I get up. I'm going to just hold my second.
Sure.
Well, I guess it'd be, yeah, I'll still be on the ground. I'm going to hold my second turn for now because I don't really know what to do with it.
Yeah, sounds good. So, how about Marlo? What are you thinking?
I want to go peer through the window. Do I
Out into the
see
darkness.
anything that would give me eldritchy vibes? Like I have that book of my husband's scribblings that I read through trying to understand what he was getting involved with. Is
So,
there anything out there that
There are
piques my
so
interest?
many things that it could be. So you have very little data yet, right? Something is taking people. Now, that could be so many things. Looking through the mad ramblings of your hopefully soon to be late husband, you see that there's like a skinwalker can take and replace people. You know that gosh, what else would it be? There's mutated wildlife that grows to enormous disgusting size that can hunt people. The eldritch things take on so many forms, but they usually don't do direct things like this. Their eldritch are infiltrate society, right? So this may not be something eldritch.
Okay.
It's something bad.
It's something not great.
But you'll need maybe one more data point before you
Okay.
can.
This
be
is
sure.
not Cash Money 2000.
Hey, Mr. Norris, you should probably hide over here.
Yeah.
Data points.
Shoot.
What do we do?
I want to. Can I get this back door open?
Yeah. That doesn't take an action. You just open it. Yep.
Okay. I want to open it like just a crack, and I want to kind of like ready myself with one of my like 6 shooters as I try to kind of
Okay.
get
So
an
if you
idea
see
of-
something, I like
of
it.
what caused this, because I want to like kind of look around, see
yeah, it's
see
pitch
because we
black out
can't
there.
stay here forever.
That's true. This is not your new home.
This is
So peeking out the
our
back,
new home.
you see that you were going through this canyon, right? Traveling through this canyon. And so you can see the light of some of the fire maybe dancing off the top of the canyon. But yeah, you're still in the heart of this labyrinth of canyons and hills. But you don't see any creature yet. But you can ready your gun. You don't have to tell me a trigger. You just say, I ready my gun. And then if something pops up, you can use a reaction to shoot it. Okay. So does Cleveland, is there anything else you'd like to do with that second action? Otherwise, we'll move to the next turn.
What does tobacco do?
It makes you focused for a turn. Kind of like it's which gives you increased awareness, your +1 awareness rank, and you high roll.
Oh,
It's like like booze is for bravery, the tobacco is for focus, and then like laudanum is for vigor. Anyway. It's
all
one of
right.
those.
Well, I feel like we need awareness right now. So,
It would
when it
boost
says
your awareness.
tobacco, is it like a cigarette or like dip?
Whatever you'd want it to be. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It could be either.
I feel like
It's
he's
just as
gonna take
bad
out a
for you.
cigarette. Well, he's still on the ground. He's
Yeah.
still on the ground. He just starts lighting up a cigarette.
Sure,
He's just
sure.
like,
Take a little rolled tobacco. So
I-
now your awareness
just-
defense goes up by 1.
and he's just waxing and waning. He's just like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't even want to be here. I was gonna try to call it sick today. You know, I mean, I don't know.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
I don't even want to be here today. You know, this is why I don't work. All right, if I could, like, why don't we just sell Salamanca and just split it off?
The bounty's probably
all I'm saying.
hundreds of dollars for her,
Hey, Suge,
$100.
don't press your luck.
right?
We should not say
listen.
people. It does not seem like a wise thing to do.
Listen,
Sorry, are we
all
not
I'm
killing
saying
her?
is, how could this day
what?
get any worse?
Yeah, could this
That's all I'm
day
saying.
get any worse, he says. And now we'll go to the threat turn. Thank you for that perfect segue. So, let's see. So, Smiley, you're all patched up and you're kind of sitting back here. And looking back over toward Callahan, you see something emerge out of the shadows. What you see is a enormous, maybe 10 feet tall, horrible amalgamation of rotten flesh and robotic pieces.
No.
That ain't right. That
Comes-
ain't right.
No.
Oh no, it's your FMK come to haunt you. It's dripping with gore and a viscous oil as this clockwork cybernetic undead creature shambles out of the darkness, dragging the bandit you saw get pulled away. The bandit's body is all torn apart, but it looks like instead of blood dripping from him, now there's oil, like coming from his eyes and his ears and his nose, and he looks paralyzed. And he's being dragged by the neck by looks like a tentacle made of barbed wire. And it comes lumbering over, and it has 2 other arms, apart from one that's a tentacle barbed wire. One, a big robotic grabbing hand, and the other is a giant band saw blade. And it walks over to where Callahan is frozen in terror, and it puts a hand on him and starts revving the chainsaw to
Looks
get
like
him
you're stealing
free.
Your thing, Doc.
Dang, Peter, that's a really good description. But if only there was some art.
Oh,
to
what is
show
that
off
there
what
on
it
the
looks
left-hand
like.
side? We can now go
Oh
over
my
to
gosh!
you.
Oh my gosh!
Ugh.
So
Oh my god! It's so good, Peter.
every
I think
dentist
he may just
thank
need
you.
to sit down and a drink, and he would be fine.
Yeah, he'll be okay. So this
You wouldn't
is
marry this?
you don't want to marry this. This is
I think A dark techno mix of like Here Comes the Bride stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it is a blood oiler. Every denizen of the world has heard of these. Almost no one sees them and lives to tell the tale. They are horrible monstrosities that don't kill you. They take you. And they drag you back to their hidden lairs out in the ruination to tear you apart and turn you into more like themselves. So it is a fate worse than death to be taken by one alive. And they are also definitely sufficiently strong to tear apart a railroad track, as they are very big and very strong. And it looks like they have some victims. Another one emerges from the shadows and sees the bandit pinned underneath some of the rubble here. And this one, let's see, this one has different hands. Let's see, which one do I want to get? I like that he'll actually just have the grabby arm and the saw blade, and the third one is a syringe. So it walks up to this bandit. It's a big black syringe, and it grabs hold of him and it sticks the syringe into his spine. And you see him jerk for a moment, and then the oil starts coming out of like his mouth and his eyes, and he goes pale.
Oh my god.
This
Looks like
bandit.
we're all choosing kill.
No.
So so this bandit that was all messed up as well. He's starting to get up, and then you hear almost like the report of a gun, like a crack, and he gets pinned suddenly to the side of the train car by a huge rail spike, about that big. Goes through the shoulder, pins him, and you see a blood oiler emerge. One of its arms is a big, looks like hydraulic railgun driving device that has these big rail spikes in it, all rusty and gnarly. And it's emerging out of the darkness, and it's pinned that bandit in place. And it has syringe, railgun, and saw blade. And its saw blade is starting to whir to life.
I have to ask this. Is there only one with a big-ass fuck-off railgun?
There is only one with the gun that you see.
You didn't specify what type of gun.
Yeah, you only see, so far, of these three, only one of them has a ranged weapon. So, Marlo, you did have your gun ready if you saw something come out. And
Yeah.
you do know that these are not eldritch, they're unholy things.
Yeah.
So if you have knowledge of the unholy or knowledge of robots, that kind of thing would be useful here.
It does not look like a train.
It does not look like
It doesn't look like a train.
That's no
There are
train.
pieces of a train maybe incorporated into them. But yeah, they're large. And does anybody have knowledge of the unholy or robots or anything like that? I don't think so.
Ooh, I got this. I am an expert on crime, and derailing a train is crime.
It is a crime.
Therefore,
Ergo, vis-a-vis.
I am also an expert on crime, and what Peter's doing to us right
Is
now
a crime.
could probably
It's
qualify.
crime.
Yes, it is a crime. So, oilers are emerging out of the canyon and coming down to collect victims. And this one that shot... Oops, did I delete that bandit accidentally?
he got eaten.
Oh. I'll just duplicate this one. So,
Come on, they're making more.
so this one that pinned that bandit, it turns and... oh, sorry, you had a readied shot for Marlo. Did you want to shoot this thing as it emerges? Yeah, I bet your
yes,
hand
I
shakes.
100%. Like I'm like waiting. Like, is it trained on him? It sounds like he's about to turn to us. I think I would have been waiting still.
So it emerges out of the darkness. It is looking at him, but then you hear Mr. Norris go "Ah!" in the train. What? And he starts freaking out, and the blood oiler turns its red glowing robotic eyes toward the train car full of fleshy people.
I look to Norris, and I'm like, I saved you for nothing.
Player turn. What's the plan, guys?
Oh, boy.
And since none of you have knowledge relevant to the blood oilers, you don't really know what, like, the details of their physiology or their vulnerabilities, but they're big and are clearly undead and have all this metal robotic parts on them. So they look big and tough.
I have all these drugs going through me right now. So
Yeah,
I look
you're
at the
feeling
rest of the
great.
group. Yeah, I look at the rest of the group and I say, "You only live twice." I'm gonna jump out of the train and run toward the first guy.
All right, you just run up to
Are
this
you
blood
running out
oiler.
the other direction?
No, I'm gonna try to stab him. The guy who
He's running into melee.
Ooh. Tyler, would you like to? It's one action to move, right?
I think
Correct.
so,
And it's a second action to attack, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
Can I interrupt your second action so I could move next to him and you can do more damage?
I would absolutely
He's
love
close
that.
to you right now. Close is like 1 move away.
Okay,
So
okay.
you're
Close is
actually
30 feet,
your
but-
zealous
Right.
fervor. Yeah, it's like 30 feet. So your zealous fervor gives everybody +1 injury dice to melee attacks right now. So you're just
Yeah.
cheering from inside the train car. You
Yeah.
got it, buddy.
Yeah, I think what he's gonna do, he's gonna say like, he's just gonna like, while he's getting up, like, he hasn't taken the action yet, but like, while he's getting up, he's like, they say the Blood Oilers, they say they're really bad and they kill everyone and we're not invincible, but neither are they. And he's gonna take out his axe and like pull down like this blacksmith's like guard thing to like like a welding mask almost.
Yeah, yeah,
And he's just like ready to fuck shit up.
yeah.
Sweet.
Bardic
So because I'm high rolling everything, right? Because I'm invigorated.
That's right.
Okay, and you said I don't really know their vulnerability, so I don't know if I know their ace or anything, so I'm just gonna go for just regular attack and try to hit them.
Okay, just like center mass. Okay, so you just
Yeah.
need a 4 or higher to do that. So like I said, this one is saw blade. This one's saw blade, gun, syringe. So it's gonna try to block your swing with the big saw blade, almost like a shield.
Okay. That's gonna be a 12 for me.
I got only an 11. So you do succeed. Go ahead and roll your injury dice and add 1 more for...
That's right. 'Cause I'm bloodlusted.
Yeah. You're getting cheered on.
Not 4.
So that would be a strain, but it looks like... So you run into stab, and the knife glances off its metallic and hardened necrotic tissue. It looks like it's resistant to being cut because it's made of metal.
That's not.
So you go shink, and it has no effect. Now, it's just, if you roll, it basically downgrades the injury 1 step. So you still hurt them,
Gotcha.
it's just harder to do so. So
Gotcha,
you run up and just dink, uh-oh.
I just look back at the rest of the group and say, maybe you only live twice for sure.
Yeah, it's becoming more likely.
Yeah, I mean, I will burn my last luck
Oh,
point
he's
and try
doing it.
again.
All right, still center mass, just stabbing in the center. All right.
I'm gonna.
You know what? It's not going to
I'll go
use its
one of-
second reaction. It's just going to let you do it.
Okay, I'm gonna aim for a limb this time. I'm gonna go for the. You said it has a syringe. What are the other two?
Syringe, saw blade, rail spike gun.
All sound horrendous, but I think the best for my team would probably be the rail spike gun.
Sure.
If I get sawed, I get sawed. So I'll go for that limb.
Sounds good. Just go ahead. He's not going to even do anything. You need a 6 or higher. Doesn't even react.
All right. And still high rolling, it's a 12.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your injury dice. Hope for something a little better this time.
Yeah, and I'm still adding an extra one, right?
Yep. It's as long as Cleveland is emboldened, you all get the benefit.
You got
Beautiful. That is a
There you
one.
go.
There we
So it
My
would
alcohol
be,
is your power.
It would be.
Yeah.
So that would be a critical injury. It gets downgraded to a serious injury, but that's still an injury. So you jam the knife into like the connective, like necrotic tissue on and the gun swings limp on the edge of the at the elbow. So you're able to like dismantle part of it. It looks like it doesn't start bleeding though. Looks like it just has oil inside of itself.
Like oil is splattering against me,
yes.
smiling ear to ear. I'm
Yep.
just thinking, my friends are gonna join me any second now.
Yeah, they got my back. They definitely got my back. Yeah,
for
the
sure
oiler
coming
just
at
looks
you, too.
down at you, unfazed, right? It didn't react, and just the
Yeah.
saw blade starts whirring as it's whirring up.
That's what I got.
So, other players, what's the plan?
I'm coming in, buddy.
Speaking of friends, hold on. No, don't leave yet. I have things.
Okay.
Yeah, did you want to use your reaction?
Oh, I wasn't even going to use my reaction.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just want to make sure that I didn't skip
I
you.
was going to walk out of this train, but
Okay.
I did want to suggest to Cleveland real quick before I run out. Hey, sweetheart, Mr. Norris, turns out he's full of ghosts. Can you get him out of the train, please? Because I want him to create a distraction for us because he's not going to survive. So I'd like to sacrifice him as a little runny, screamy thing.
Gotcha. So, like, get him to be a bait or to
Yeah.
distract them. Yeah.
Yeah, before I exit the
Okay.
train to
see,
try and
okay.
help Smiley.
Okay. So one action to run up to the oiler. It's big, right?
Yeah.
It looks menacing. One of its limbs has been damaged, though, so that's a start.
And I'm hoping to use my claws to kind of like gouge into their eye mask area.
Yeah,
and maybe
try to
either
blind
or
them.
pull off some
Absolutely.
of the things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're going to go for the ace. So that's going to be an 8 or higher at this distance. It is going to try to block that because it doesn't want to lose its vision. It did have one more reaction, so here it goes. Go ahead and roll your skill test.
Okay.
Okay, I got 16.
I got a 10.
So you run up and like, you know, to slash it, it batters you away with it at the broad side of the spinning blade. Just dink, back down to the ground.
Oh, did you ever take your shot at it? Or...
No, she
No,
decided
I
not to
didn't
draw
use it.
attention to
Oh, okay,
herself.
okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that might be more of a jarring noise.
Guns
Sure,
are
for
loud.
sure.
I don't
Guns
know
are
how
loud.
they sense things yet.
Yeah. It does have 2 eyes. Like, that definitely
Yeah.
has some sort of
Yeah.
ocular sense. Okay, Gentle Jeff, what are you thinking in there?
Mr. Lee, if you would not mind using the coach gun that the bounty hunter had on this big overgrown toy,
Oh.
that would be wonderful.
Sure. His hands are shaking. Yeah. Here, he'll take a quick shot.
I'll put a hand on it on his
You have
shoulder.
to steady his shoulder.
I
Okay.
believe in you.
Ooh.
He hits center mass.
Yo.
Oh, my die roller doesn't show me the results. Where it is?
You got
Oh, it was a 6.
and an 8.
So he takes a shot with a lever rifle. It's not a coach gun, it's a lever rifle. Bink! Off the center. Just ricochets harmlessly off.
It was a good effort, and I am proud of you. And then I'm gonna just like
That's so...
walk through the window.
Yeah, just shatter out the window. Yeah.
Yeah, just fully like step through it and walk up. Empowered is high roll.
If you're empowered, it's upgrade the severity of the injury.
Okay, and is invigorated high roll on all attacks as
Yep,
well?
it's all skill tests, and everything's a skill test, really. So yeah, if you are invigorated, you get many benefits.
So as I walk forward, I do the Mission Impossible arm reload thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you hear this sound from within,
Oh yeah.
this like rumbling. So I'm gonna roll the d4, as I have to do.
Mm-hmm. You're activating Heart of the Iron Rooster.
I am.
He's got
What is this?
he has a clockwork cybernetic heart.
As you do.
As you do. So you gain 3 heat. Start to cook, starting to heat up.
I'm suddenly moving at twice the speed,
Yeah.
and yeah, so walk through this window,
Yeah.
and I'm going to. It seems appropriate. So it's when I go all in. I can't go all in.
Yeah,
on
you
my
can't go
attack.
all in this turn. Yeah, with your like haymakers and your fists of iron
Okay.
and steel. Yeah.
That's fine. That's good to know. Yeah, and I will. I guess I'm gonna try and smash its knee in.
Sure.
Like punch down at its knee.
I like it. And because you have fists of iron and steel, they're not non-lethal. Like you can punch things real hard with your fists. It's out of reactions, so it's just 6 or higher. Is what you would need to hit on your D10 plus your brawling bonus.
Well, thankfully, no, that's only a 5. I'm gonna use a luck point. to
You're
reroll it.
you're high rolling because you activated Heart of the Iron Rooster. So roll a
am
second
high
D10.
rolling.
Yeah, you're high rolling. You're
Oh.
invigorated. You're going into
Right.
overdrive.
I was mixing up
There
high
you go.
rolling and invigorated. Okay, so that's an 8.
So you hit the knee. So you're go ahead and roll the injury dice for your punches.
And
which
it's
I
an
believe are-
extra. It's an extra die, right?
Yeah, and Cleveland is giving you an extra die.
Oh, my child. Let's
That
go.
is
Hey! So you run up and you just, cock the guns, and then boom, you hit it right in its knee, and the metal cracks and snaps, and it goes down like to more of like a partial crouching position, still as big as a man, even at that
Yeah.
height. But you've broken one of its knees, and that's 2. And it wasn't resistant to being bashed.
I figured punching things would be a good shout.
Punching is good. Well,
You just try again when you are ready, Mr. Lee.
So punching things normally would not be effective here, but he has an edge called Fists of Iron and Steel that helps
I
him out.
knew what I wanted, and I built for it.
Yep. Pugilists work really well in this game. All right. That was both your actions. So Cleveland and Doc, what are you thinking inside the train car?
I look over to Doc and I just like, so are we like the only normal people who work for this company?
As the Doc is busy putting away his drugs. Yeah, we're totally normal, right?
I mean, no, drugs are fine. That's not weird.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very glad I have 4 very tall meat shields in front of me right now.
Listen, I'd be mad at that if you didn't. It was really fucking good. Trek, do you have a plan? I was gonna go whack.
Fuck no.
Fuck no. I was gonna go whack the guy far away. So is he? He's not. He's dead, right? This guy. He got punched.
No.
Oh no.
Dead?
Oh no,
you-
he's
you
not
gotta
dead.
finish him off.
No, you've broken one of its arms, broken one of its knees, but it still has a
Okay.
syringe arm and a saw blade arm, and it's still fighting.
Alright.
It still has
Okay.
options.
Yeah, it has options.
All right. What? All right. What do you plan on doing, Trek? I was just gonna go whack the far guy.
Oh, this
Yeah,
one. Over
you
here?
do whatever you want. I'm gonna try to shoot that syringe arm.
All right. Well, can I get close to this guy?
Yeah, one move to get there. Sure.
All right. Yeah. I'll look over to this guy and I'm gonna say like, "Hey, you."
To the bandit.
To the bandit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is he
he's
like
like,
torn in half or?
No, he hasn't been taken yet.
I look at him and say, "Hey, you. What's your name?"
Do you want to roll, or do you want me to tell you a name?
Just I don't know.
His name is Vasquez.
Vasquez. Vasquez. You help me, I will get you out of here. And I look
Whatever
over
you
Norris.
want, man. Whatever you want.
All right. It's like, oh, Norris, if I come back there and you're still alive, you're a dead man.
He doesn't know what to do with this new context for his life.
All right.
He's like,
so
what? Yeah.
I'm gonna swing at this
Sure.
big fucker.
All right.
And is this Vasquez an ally?
Yeah. It's basically humans against monsters now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I have double.
You are
cover
adjacent
versus
to an
anything.
ally. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm also emboldened from
From booze.
whiskey and cigarettes. I'm triple.
Yeah.
Does that do
Just-
anything?
No.
That's right. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the head. I'm gonna end it all.
Swinging for the head. Okay.
Swinging for the head. Here we go.
I don't know why
Boop.
my dice roller.
All right,
is
roll
being-
one more.
Oops.
That could be higher. That could be
Oh, there
higher
we
if I
go.
can find the
Re-roll
D10.
page.
All right, so 7. Let's say 13 to hit the head.
All right. It's going to try to block with its saw blade arm.
Oh boy.
I got
Oh,
17.
geez.
So batters away you take a big swing, but it catches it with its saw blade and parries it away.
All right. With that, I can't use a luck point to use another action, right? That is-
Correct. You
that
have
is-
to have the edge that lets you do that, like Smiley.
That's a
has.
different character. Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah,
that's
you
my-
played when you played mine. Mine has that.
Yeah,
One of the
yeah.
pre-gens does have that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're armored. That's going to help you here.
Yeah. I'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
I will never die. My character will never die.
True. All right, Doc. What's up?
Couldn't happen. Couldn't possibly.
Couldn't possibly happen.
I picked up a 6-shooter from one of the bandits.
Oh yeah,
earlier.
there's
The
actually a
one
bunch
I
on the
cut arm
ground.
off.
Yeah. There's many dead
Yeah.
bandits, and they all had a 6-shooter.
And like, I've healed people from like zombie bites and like
Yeah.
weird mongrel bites. I haven't healed a lot of people from blood oil, so I'm kind of scared of these things. So
Rightfully so.
I'm just standing in the back and going all in on trying to shoot the syringe out of this one over here.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. It's out of reactions. So at this distance, you're close range, and you're going for the brim. So that would be an 8 or higher.
What skill is it?
The
Is
range
it ranged?
skill. Yep. So you'd roll, and you said you're going all in, so you roll 2d10, take the higher of the 2, add your range bonus, and you're trying to get an 8 or higher.
Yeah, you hear a plink.
Oh no!
I'm contributing, guys.
Boom! It's hard. It is not actually as easy as people think to shoot a firearm. But so Mr. Norris, he goes at the gunfire, and he starts running. He's like, oh god! When he sees this like horrible melee, and he jumps out the back, and he starts to run like deeper into the canyon maze.
Food
I'm
for
helping.
Nana.
Yeah, he runs away. All right, that was all the. So Salamanca, she sees you all dive heroically to fight the Blood Oiler, and she goes out this window and is like, "No, thank you," and also starts
Damn it.
running away. She's like, yeah, good deal, good deal, good deal, you know, and starts to leave. She doesn't get all that far. She wades through all the dead cattle and such, and makes it, starts running out of the canyon.
Wade through the dead cattle is a horrible sentence.
It's a horrible sentence.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yes, indeed. All right, threat turn.
Oh boy.
So Callahan, so this blood oiler has him, saws off his left arm at the shoulder with his giant saw blade, goes, and then injects him with the oil and paralyzes him, and now he has 2 captives.
Oh no.
Tough.
Let's see here. All right, Cleveland, you ran up to fight a blood oiler. I love it.
I
So
did that.
it's going to try to pick you up by the neck and
no.
grab you with its grabby hand.
You know, oh god, you love your fucking grabby.
I
creatures.
love grabby creatures. This
Oh,
is
this is like the,
because then I do
no,
against
this
your vigor defense.
bro. This is like the dragon in Dungeons and Dragons. I gotta like,
Yeah. Yep.
okay.
So
3 of them.
this is a
What would
So-
Peter's game be? A grabby? And
yeah.
what?
It's all grabby things or things that throw up on you or something. It's all
I'm
horrible.
gonna get grabbed and thrown up on. I knew this
Yep.
was gonna happen.
So I'm gonna roll a vigor afflict. So I'm rolling against your vigor defense. You can roll a d10 and add your vigor bonus as a reaction to try to boost it higher.
Now I have a question about the
And
luck points.
You are
So,
emboldened
can
still.
I-
Yeah.
Do I have to choose to use it before I roll, or can I
Nope.
use it after?
Luck is after you've been told the results of everything.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna.
And you high roll this because you're emboldened.
Oh, thank God for alcohol. So that's a D10
Yep.
plus my.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
here we go. Come on. It's a 5. Oh, come on.
What's
Daddy needs. A
oh?
new
What, is your
pair of
bonus
shoes.
plus 0?
No. It's you said it was vigor.
Vigor, yeah.
All right, that's a 10 total. 10.
Okay, I got 15.
Fuck! I don't think I'm gonna beat
So
it.
it grabs you by your arm or neck, and you can hear the crack, the groaning sound and the bending of the metal of your armor as it's squeezing your neck, and the armor's like
Uh-oh.
crushing. So you are currently suffocating as it's holding you by the neck. So you can't speak, and every turn you're going to be strained until you pass out.
I'm gonna try to speak. He's gonna try to talk it out.
So
You
and
can't
work.
stop him.
can't stop him.
Yeah.
Now, what it will do with its second action is, let's see, you're holding a weapon. It's gonna, the saw blade revs up, and it's gonna come down on your right arm. So you have another reaction. This one you can use block. You can block a strike, right? Which
Yes,
you're better at.
please. Now,
And you're still high
grab, does that-
rolling.
I'm grabbed. Does that affect
Nope.
this at all?
It just means you're immobilized by him. You can't go anywhere. Well, the real effect is that you can't breathe and you're gonna pass out if you don't escape.
Ah,
But,
it's fine.
yeah, but it doesn't affect your ability to fight. So you still high roll this too.
Here we go.
Hey, I got 11 total.
All right, this is my block, right? Oh, okay. I'm
Correct.
very good at blocking. I'm pretty sure it's a +6. So,
14.
I got a 14.
There you go. So it's coming down. You're like, but you're able to bring up the sturdy handle and prevent the saw blade. You know, it chips a little bit of your handle, but you're able to prevent it from sawing off one of your limbs.
This is terrifying.
Yeah. And yeah, its grip looks like to escape its grip, you will need to get a 14 or higher on some sort of roll, like strength or something to slip through. It's a big robotic hand. All right, let's play with
What
these
if I
other two
told you
players
my
over here.
giant character who hits like a truck is not strong.
Yeah, he's a glass cannon. So the bandit
That's
here,
not a joke.
the bandit here is trying to get himself free, but he's pinned. He's just like wriggling,
They're
basically.
just vanity muscles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah,
in
for
technique,
real.
you know.
Yeah, it's all in the technique. It's actually in the hips, right? It's how you swing with the hips.
Yeah.
So, all right, we have 3 people that the Blood Oiler can fight. So Smiley disabled one of its limbs. So it has the gun, and it doesn't have the gun. It has the syringe and the saw blade. Let's give Smiley the saw blade then.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So actually, it turns away from Smiley and goes for Gentle Jeff and Marlowe instead.
No, my babies.
It
My babies.
it might be because
The
you're
big-
undead.
The big boys. Oh.
What?
Sure,
They're
sure.
dead?
It wants something
We're
fresh.
friends.
So the other like it
Oh.
leans up to fight you, and it's like you're decaying already. It needs something fleshier, at least for now.
That's so cool, Peter.
Jeff is
Uh,
so flashy as well.
So
There's
flashy.
so much. There's so much.
Oh
in
my
Jeff
that.
has
God.
a lot
much
of
flesh.
flesh.
And he's
So
already
much
got
flesh.
metal in his heart or something.
He does. Yeah, he has the heart of the Iron Rooster. I imagine it's like the furnace basically in his chest.
He's already like
So
1/16 Blood Oiler.
so it's gonna swing its saw blade. It's gonna rev it, and it's gonna bring it down on one of your legs. It starts swinging it wide at Gentle Jeff. So with melee attacks like this, with strikes, you can try to dodge it. If you have something to block with, like an object, you could block with an object. But your choice is basically dodge or block.
Can I know you've given me the two choices there. I'm going to ignore them. Can I?
Sounds good.
Fuck you.
Well, that's only the baseline, right? We can always improvise on top of it. That's part of the rules.
Can I try to punch it square in the chest to knock it off balance as it's trying to attack?
Yeah, to like shove it away, kind of,
Yeah.
using your brawling.
Yeah, so it's trying to swing and it just gets knocked back.
Yeah, it's like blocking with brawling, kind of. It's like
Yeah.
that idea. I like that. Yeah, you're using your ability to, as a pugilist, to get him out of your reach, in a way.
So that'd be an attack.
No, just roll a skill test with your brawling bonus. And that'll be against his roll. It'll be like any other reaction.
Oh no.
Not good, because I got a
Plus
17.
8 they get, right?
Yeah, because they get +8. They are extraordinary threats, so they're beyond what humans can do.
Yeah, I can't match that.
Yeah,
with
so
them.
it was a really, really good idea.
That's the important thing.
Yeah, but Blood Oilers
The important
are.
thing is you
yeah,
tried your
you did.
best.
Yeah,
Blood
exactly.
Oilers overmatch the players. On
You
those
get a
things.
participation trophy. Unfortunately, it comes in the
Ooh.
form of a saw blade.
So, you go to try to wrestle it away, but it takes its other hand and pushes you, like keeps you away instead, swings wide, and inflicts a critical injury to your right leg.
Oh no.
So below the hip but above the knee is where the saw blade catches. And there's this, let's see, Smiley and Marlowe, it's not a good sound of the saw blade first through flesh, then through bone, then flesh again and out the other side.
Yeah, I just
As-
put no right leg.
Yeah,
injury.
so this wound is agonized and bleeding. So you're in horrible pain because its saw blade teeth were not that sharp, and blood is gushing out from it now as it saws through a limb. And there's
Cleveland tries to scream to you, Jeff. Jeff, quick,
so
drink this flask. You'll feel better.
one of the effects of this is that anybody who sees the maiming is strained from the sight of the horror.
You hate to see it.
You hate to
Literally.
see it as blood sprays everywhere. It's horrible.
Makes sense.
But Gentle Jeff.
Sorry, Miss Marlowe. I did not mean to get blood on
Yeah,
you.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, sugar,
I
don't
am-
you fret.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like wiping. Like oh gosh. And with its second action, what will it do? I think it's gonna.
Apologize.
Yeah, it'll apologize. You know what? It sees that it really hurt you, and you have so much meat. It's going to attempt to inject you with its syringe now, Gentle Jeff. So it's another attack. You can do the same thing again. You could try to like catch the syringe with your brawling, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like as it's coming down, I'm gonna just try and like snatch it.
Yeah, I love it.
Squeeze it as hard as I can.
Let's
basically.
use your might for this because it's super cool. And you're still high, so you would be high rolling, but you're in so much pain. You're lower, so they cancel each other out.
I don't know.
We'll
which
keep the
one
10.
it is.
We're keeping the 10.
I appreciate you.
So you get 16, and I get 15.
Hey.
So it comes down, and you grab it, and the syringe is dripping all of this. The oil smells really bad, like it's toxic and unholy, just this dripping on your face where you caught it. But you can see the other bandits, if it injects you, you get paralyzed from it,
Yeah.
right? Ready to be taken back to its lair. But you're holding on to it now, barely.
I'd like to maintain, fully
Yeah.
maintain
Like
my
you're,
grip on it.
and your blood's leaking out from your leg. It's just horrible. Just horrible.
Horrible. It's so bad.
It's okay, Smiley. I should be able to use this
Yeah.
to help stand up.
So
Don't worry, dying ain't so bad.
yeah.
You
This
seem rather fine with it.
Yeah.
this oiler starts to leave with these two victims,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
and
Okay, well, we beat one.
yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
Yep.
Why would you jinx us that way?
another one comes out and comes around this corner looking for this one,
All right.
and you.
What did you say about that being good?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I said anything.
and Cleveland.
Sweat.
Cleveland, you see one climbing down the canyon wall.
Oh God, how many of them?
God damn it.
And this one, it looks like it has basically it's this big rod that looks red hot at the end, like it's a welder is on one of its arms, and it has the barbed wire tentacle and the syringe. But yeah, it looks like it has like a welding device or something that's red hot, and it's crawling
Another
down
one
the
comes
side.
out, and it has the briefcase with the nuclear
No.
weapons in it.
So more are coming, and you could hear there are even more than this in the canyon. That there's a nest of these nearby. Player turn.
Miss Marlowe, Mr. Smiley, I think that you should probably just run. I'm going to attempt to squeeze this thing.
Squeeze this.
To keep
I'm
it.
gonna- I'm going to pull myself up with the syringe and just try to like bear hug its head.
Yeah. So you're gonna try to like hold it back, basically. is
No,
kind
I'm
of
going to
what
try
you're
and crush its head.
Oh, I
full
like
crush
it.
its
So
head.
yeah, that's a brawling attack then. I like it. So go ahead and roll your brawling skill test. It since they can't suffocate, it thinks you're gonna try to choke it and doesn't use a reaction against this.
I'm going to go all in to...
Oh, because of your Fist of Iron and Steel. Which
Yeah.
option? You've got like Haymaker, Uppercut, whichever effect you want.
So what does Empowered do?
Whatever injury result you get, upgrade it one step.
Okay.
So it's extra lethal.
That's pretty good.
That sounds
Really?
pretty good here. Yeah.
The Can Crush is really useful and it's really fitting.
Oh, Can Crusher
Yeah.
is good
So-
too.
I'm gonna go for Can Crusher because it feels like it's the
Yeah. So you
like,
use
flavor
better injury
correct
dice here
choice.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hell
great.
yeah.
All right. So go
like-
ahead and roll. D10 plus your brawling bonus here, and you're looking for an
Is-
8.
is Mr. Land still drunk?
Yeah, you actually get the one extra injury dice. And even if he wasn't, he's now adjacent to an ally, and he feels brave when he's next to friends. He literally has an edge called Strength in Numbers that gives him that effect.
I'm also going to do the heart again to roll to high roll. That's how that works, right?
It's still running. It's till the end of your next
Oh, still
turn.
running. Cool.
So it lasts basically like one until the end of your next turn.
Sick.
But you're in so much pain,
That
high
I can't-
roll
that's fine.
cancels
I'm
out.
fine with that.
Yeah, but you're still going all in, and you just need an 8 or higher.
That is a 6, so I'm going to use a luck. I'm going to use a
Okay,
luck point.
gonna re-roll.
Can I use
So you
another luck point.
do it. You can keep going if you
my
need to.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
I've got one more luck point.
There it is.
Hey!
Made it. Okay. So you're like wrestling with its head, and it's you almost didn't get it, and then you crack, right? You dislocate all the metal and viscera there. But let's see how bad an injury it was. So you roll.
Let's go.
There it is. So you get a critical injury, which becomes lethal from
Nice.
upgrading by going for the head. You twist the Blood Oiler's head off, and it dislocates, and all this
go.
oil sprays everywhere. And you see it go to the ground without a head, and you can see the body still spasming. Like it's in its death throes, where the saw blade is going to be swinging around randomly, and the syringe is extending and retracting as the body is spasming in its death. So
now would be a very good time for you both to leave.
yeah, so it's not dead. It doesn't have a head, but it's still operational for one more turn, basically, as it goes into its death throes.
Mr. Lee, if by chance it injects me, please shoot me in the head.
He's like, and he starts backing away.
I don't think that's gonna be necessary, kid. Can I swoop in and grab Joff and somehow, with a rush of adrenaline, pull this guy that's
Yeah.
like twice my size?
Yep, you have. Wait, it's not called No Man Left Behind. We renamed it for you. What is it like? You only can quit when you're dead, or something like that.
You don't get to quit.
Yeah,
Your company property.
yeah. Company property, sir. Tell Saint Peter. What is the song from 16 Tons? Saint. What does he say? Shoot. Tell Saint Peter if I see him that I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store, or something like that. It's an
Yeah,
old,
I
Tennessee
know what
Ford
you
song.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16 tons. Okay, so you are able to move and carry people and treat them all with one action with that edge.
Yep.
So-
So as part of that, I
Yep.
would like to treat him.
So sounds good. He's got a critical injury. So you got it, though. So he basically belts off your leg, so you're no longer bleeding and you're not in as much pain. You still, but the thing is, the leg is gone.
Yeah.
So you can still only hobble slowly. You're that's permanent. You'll have to get a replacement limb, like a clockwork prosthetic. But at least you're out of danger now. Well, that was very useful, Doc.
Yeah.
Very
We
kind
got
of you,
some
sir.
those at
Thank
home,
you.
Don't worry.
Yeah. So Smiley and Marlowe. Oh, sorry, you had a question, Stephanie.
When you have full strain,
Mhm.
what happens?
If
So I can
if
make
you're
a
currently
decision.
bleeding, if you have some effect like suffocating or bleeding, and your strain fills up, you pass out. If it's full from anything else, you're just considered exhausted, and it just means you can't activate anything like that uses strain. So like your
Okay.
supernatural edge can only be used if you have strain to use.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Perfect.
Oh.
I can go still.
Wait,
Uh.
in that case, because like pulling Joff was just one action.
Oh.
What
That's
with my
true.
second action? Well, I'm still over here.
Yeah. Do you want to
like,
do a second
when I
thing?
was over here. Yeah, can I toss some smelling salt, the stinky stuff, over to Marlo?
Sure.
Go like,
Do you want to
you look
administer
like you
it
need
to
a little
her?
pick me up.
Yeah, you could administer it to her as an action.
But
Yeah, just slap it into
does
her
that
face.
work
Sure.
for me?
Let's see, it's smelling salts, and what was the other half of this?
Laudanum.
Okay, so you won't be invigorated by it, but it still removes strain. It removes
Okay.
2 strain from you, actually.
Okay. Shit.
This
that's
horrible
great.
concoction. Yeah, so if you use your second action, he just like, here, smell, like, inhale this, he says as he passes by.
Yeah, slap it into her face.
Yeah.
This whole party is gonna be high as fuck.
Yeah, so you remove 2 strain from that. That was perfect, Doc.
Perfect.
All right,
Great
so what were you
timing,
thinking now,
'cause he
Marlo?
does that, I kind of shove this stuff into my face.
Yep.
Very unladylike of me. But I'm going to momentarily kind of disappear into the shadows.
Because you're all
and
shadowy
move-
over here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna move myself behind this blood oiler.
Nothing
because
personal,
I
kid.
wanna Try and help Cleveland.
Love it.
Uh,
And so are you going to try to, like, catch it off guard, like, sneak up on it?
yeah, like use like ambusher
Yeah.
type.
So
tactics.
go ahead and roll
Yeah.
a guile test to see if you can do this without it noticing you, because you need to catch it off guard. And these things are actually quite astute, so you're going to need a 10 or higher
shit.
total.
11.
You got it. So you disappear. It's too busy crushing Cleveland's throat, right? And it doesn't notice you. All right. What's action number 2?
So I would like to try and kind of like try to claw like through its like kind of arm circuitry to kind of get him to drop.
Yeah,
him.
because it's just the one robo hand that has him grabbed.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is unaware of you, so it can't react. You just need a 6 or higher to hit a limb at this distance.
Okay. Let's.
Pretty good chance. And you are close to Cleveland, so you're going to get extra injury dice.
10.
Got it. So you're going to roll 1 extra injury dice because Cleveland has zealous fervor.
Oops.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I'm changing my answer. I don't think I fuck this thing anymore. And I
Okay.
can make my kill.
So that was only a strain. Now you can use luck to re-roll injury rolls too if you want.
I
'Cause
can.
you can. You re-roll the whole thing if you want to.
Okay,
roll it
and
again.
we only start with
Yeah,
one,
by
right?
default, characters start with
Okay,
one.
I only have my one. So do I get to re-roll all of them or just
All of them.
one?
You re-roll the
All
whole
of them.
thing.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna try that.
All right.
'Cause-
Yeah, this is a do or die moment. So there you go. So
Nice.
very nice. So it's critical, goes down to serious because it's resistant to slashing things, but your ambusher keeps it at critical because you have your empowered.
Nice.
So yeah, it's choking him. You get your clawed hands in there and just rip. All of the flesh comes free, so only the robot part, unsupported, flops. Cleveland, you drop down, can breathe again, and that was great. Yeah, and its head swivels around to look at you now, behind him, Marlo. All right, well, Cleveland, it's natural to jump to you now. You've been freed. What's the plan?
Fucking.
This one's looking at the two of you.
So, Cleveland is a gambler, and fuck it, I'm gonna do the most in-character thing. Why go for all these
Hey, it's
limbs
a one shot.
when I could simply just hit it in the head and kill it?
Just try to kill it.
So what he's looking at Marlowe, and like imagine like he's still holding the saw blade like with the handle. He just like pushes it off, and while maybe just like distracted for a moment, pushes the saw blade away and is going to step into the swing and then just baseball swing this head
Going
clean
for the
off.
head. I love it.
Going for the head.
It's gonna try to block with
right.
its saw blade.
All right. Okay.
I only got 9 to block.
Ooh, well,
Come on,
you
come on,
roll.
come
I
on.
know you got a big bonus. I got a.
Oh no, 9 was
I
my
got
total. My total was.
I got a 15.
You got it. Yeah, I rolled a 1 on the
All right.
dice, so 9 total. All right.
I can't.
It
So
was meant to be.
by the rules of
Mhm.
this game,
Yeah.
I'm rolling 6 dice for damage,
Yeah.
which is inhuman, as you've put
Yes,
it.
yes. You are swinging with tremendous force. It's very likely that this will be a grievous wound of some sort.
5, 6. Here we go. Hey,
Yes, I see a 1.
there we go. There
So
we go.
you
So
swing, right?
fucking Marlowe rips, like, just claws this thing for super long nails, gets all the flesh out, goes slack. He pushes away the saw blade, and then as it's turning his head, his eyes just dilate like a shark
Yeah.
about to catch a seal.
I love
And
it.
he steps in, swings. You see the beginning. You don't see the middle. You see the end. There was a head there. It is gone.
It is not gone.
Not gone.
Fuck.
So-
the head's gone, right?
Well, so you swing, and it goes chink, and it stops about halfway through, hitting all the metal because it's resistant to
Fuck.
slashing.
Oh, it brings
So
it down
it-
by 1.
But it was vulnerable, so it becomes critical. It's still a critical injury because he went for the ace. But it goes, and the head just sort of flops to the side, and it twists and looks down at you as it's not dead yet.
I got good news.
You got
I
another
got
action.
another
Yeah, just
I-
pull it out and try again. It's like chopping down a tree.
I take it out. I'm going to woodsman cut this thing's axe. I'm going to from just
Yep.
horizontal slash, just cleave its head in two.
It's got
Here
one
we
last
go.
reaction, so it's going to try to stop you.
Let's do it.
That time I got 16.
Oh boy, I gotta roll high. Let's fucking go. 16. Wait, what's that mean? What's that mean? I got 16.
It's a meter beat system, so you got it.
Let's fucking
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, the reaction can set a new target number for you, but target numbers are meter beat. So you
Nice.
so it brings it up to try to stop the second swing, but you. All right, let's see the injury roll.
Here we go.
There's another
There's
one.
the one.
So
There's the one.
you finish chopping down the tree with that second swing, whack, and now the head comes off, and the oil sprays everywhere. But just like the other, it starts to convulse and thrash in its death throes,
No.
randomly attacking and striking around it, which will happen on the
As-
threat turn.
As he kills this thing, high as shit still.
Yeah,
He is still
so high.
rolling. He just looks to Marlo and is like, "You guys hanging out after this? Like, you wanna go, like, we should like, I don't know. I got like, there's like a shadow puppet show.
Yeah, you wanna go get some
going
Del
on."
Taco?
Let's see if there's an after this.
Okay. He's
Let's
he's
see
a lonely
yours.
man. He's so he
That's
just wants
great.
friendship. It is so platonic. It's sad.
All right, so now Smiley, you are the last of our player turn here, I believe.
Sure. And this other guy is definitely cool. First off, Nana's got to be coming back any minute now, for sure.
Anyway,
Any minute
Any
now.
second now, Nana's coming.
I think Nana may have
yeah.
given me a new leg.
I think, I don't think we're going to be able to get away from the second guy. So I think Smiley's going to look at his friends and say, well, maybe I came back for a reason. And I'm going to run past them to the last guy. I think it's going to take both my actions, probably.
Oh
I'm
no!
going to run all the way in.
All the way over here?
All the way in.
Oh my.
And if I don't get away, I don't get away. He could come back anyway. But
That's
I'm
true.
going to try and engage him and hope everybody else runs away.
So
And
you
that's
call
my
like, get
goal.
out of here, y'all, get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because
like,
when
I
you
already
run
got
up
to live
there,
twice. Y'all
you-
got to make the most of this one.
so you do see there are more blood oilers. Like you get up there and there's more up in the
Oh,
hills.
no.
That this is some big nest nearby.
Mhm. That's like
Okay. Yeah, so you run on over and you've burned all your luck at this point for more actions.
Yeah, that's it.
So you're going to run in as a distraction. I like it. Okay. This blood oiler starts thrashing around, and like tears off part of the side of the train, right? It's stumbling around. There's oil spraying. It has no head. The saw blade is kicking up dirt, and then it just stumbles and goes inert into.
Look and marvel upon your work, my kid.
This bandit gets all tore up and is being dragged behind by this blood oiler, which is now heading toward this train car. It's coming this direction.
Well, shit.
You're fucked. You're so fucked.
This one's gone. This one got his prey, and he leaves. But another one comes out and starts coming out this way.
Oh, good. I was worried there weren't enough.
Yeah, so this one's... I'll delete this one, because that one is now inert. So this one, the headless one, let's see. It has a saw blade.
Stabs.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Random target. A 1. It goes after Vasquez.
Let's go!
Vasquez!
Our favorite character.
My favorite. He gave me emboldened. He was good for my build.
So, sadly, Vasquez gets a bad... The saw blade flinging around catches where the shoulder meets the neck and tears a big piece, and blood starts flying out. He's not dead, but he's bleeding out real bad from that. And then it stumbles into the fire and just starts cooking in its as it goes inert, because it was dead at that point. All right, Smiley.
Huh.
So this one,
Yeah, what does he have?
type.
Yeah.
There was so much menace in that. All right, Smiley.
yeah. So this
Yeah.
one was syringe, welding iron, and barbed wire tentacle.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All fun things.
I think I want to use the welding iron against you, because that's fun.
Yeah.
So it takes the welding iron and it's just going to try to hit you with it in the center, like just strike you right center mass with it as a
So
as
I
an
have
attack.
one reaction. I know I can't block with my knife, right? Because it's way too small.
Correct. You could try
I
to
do
dodge
have-
this, maybe.
I have a coach gun. Could I like take?
Oh,
that
like
and
pick it
just,
up?
like-
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
I never
big enough.
use it. So yeah.
Yeah,
I just-
absolutely.
yeah.
Coach guns are big, actually. If they're not sawn off, they're big guns. So yeah, you can
Do
roll
the
a block
Bloodborne
test,
parry.
and that would be
Yeah, exactly.
That's like it's an improvised block, so it's like brawling probably, like improvising a block.
Oh, okay. Well, so normally on my block I have
Oh, you-
+6.
Yo, go ahead and use melee, right? You're good with melee fighting. Yeah,
Okay,
that sounds fine.
And then I'm still high rolling this, right? Because I'm invigorated.
From the drugs, yes.
Yeah, from the drug.
Yes. So I got
Oh, the
I got
drugs.
14
The drugs.
total.
Dang, I also got 14.
No, that means you succeed.
Oh.
Oh no,
okay,
sorry.
so
Oh no,
that's
sorry.
like-
He's
they're
attacking
trying to
you.
beat me, right?
No, never mind. Yeah, he's rolling against you, so he still does succeed.
Yeah, so he still gets me.
Oh, that is a critical injury. So,
I hate to see it.
do you already have a critical injury?
I do not. I have 2 series.
Oh,
but I
okay.
don't have a crit.
So it's basically jabs this into your side, and you feel more ribs breaking, and it cooks a bunch of the flesh around it from the heated metal. So you have seared ribs, is what you have, and it's horribly painful. It has the agonized complication. It then will lash out with its tentacle at Marlowe.
No.
So
Oh,
the barbed
no.
wire tentacles whips out, and this is a vigor afflict. It's rolling. It's like a grab. So I'm rolling against
Okay.
your vigor defense. You can use a reaction to roll that and add your bonus to try to get a little higher.
Can I try to dodge?
No, it's
No,
more like it's
okay.
grabbing you.
Oh, okay.
So like it wraps around you, and you're trying to resist being pulled. Is how this type of
Okay,
attack
I don't know
works.
if I. Or okay. Oh,
Your
okay.
vigor. It should be in the
Sorry, got
defenses.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking. I was brains are bad. Okay.
Brain bad. Bad
Brains
brain.
are bad.
It's true.
What did you say I could try to?
So
Was-
if you roll, you can it's called bolstering your defense. So like I'm rolling against your vigor. You're doing like a Constitution saving throw to use a D&D.
Yeah.
term.
Okay.
So you'd roll a D10 and add your vigor bonus to see if you can
Okay.
get a higher number than your normal difficulty.
Okay. Perfect. Gotcha.
And I will roll on my end. Ooh.
That's a 9 for me.
Okay, I got 16. So a
Oh
little
my god.
higher. So this wraps around your neck, and you feel blood start trickling as you are suffocating now as well, as it pulls tight. And while suffocating, you are agonized because it's a barbed wire, and it starts dragging you back to itself across the ground by like basically it's like a big wire, but with barbs all around it.
Okay.
And it's
Perfect.
pulling you as well.
Cool.
Okay, that was the
Cool
threat
fight.
turn. Oh, well, Gus starts to run as well. Gus is not brave.
Good old Gus.
Dang.
Let's give him a small light radius so he shows
What a
up.
coward.
Yep, Gus
Mr.
and
Lee.
Salamanca,
Why are
and
you
Mr.
running?
Norris, these are all, they're like, this looks like it's not going well, and they start to flee into the labyrinth of the canyon.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I feel like that's a good idea. Reese.
so players, what's the plan?
Oh, boy.
I can go just to see if I can free Marlowe before she gets.
Yeah,
to go.
yeah, I like it.
Nice. So normally I'm high rolling because I'm high, but when I'm agonized, that would be low.
Cancels
rolling,
it
right?
out.
So it's
Yep,
a- it's
cancels
great.
it
All right, then I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna take my knife. I'm gonna go for the barbed wire.
Yeah,
tentacle.
cut her free.
Yeah, kind of ruining my sacrifice here, Stephanie. By getting shot.
Yeah, how dare you get grabbed? So it's just a
Just like
6
the
or higher.
limelight.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to go for the barbed wire.
Yep,
tentacle.
6 or higher. The Oiler doesn't react to you doing this.
Okay, that's gonna be
You got it.
14.
Go ahead and roll your injuries, and you're still adding an extra for melee strikes because of
Okay, still there.
Cleveland cheering you on.
Thank you, Vasquez.
Yeah, that is, I think, a 3 over there. Again,
So-
it's cocked
Yeah,
How do you have cock die in a
right.
digital
So a
twice.
3,
I don't know.
a 3 is a
Physics
serious
simulation.
injury, but it's resistant to slashing, so it just strains it. It doesn't cut through.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my second action to use
Yeah.
twist the knife. So
Oh
the
yeah,
moment-
so you. I like
So
it.
I instantly make it a critical agonized.
Yeah,
bleed.
so you get the knife in, but it doesn't quite get purchased. So then you twist it with twist the knife, and you wrench, and it frays open and releases Marlowe from the
And I'm gonna
ground.
look at her and say, "I thought I told y'all to run,"
What do you think I'm trying to do?
and I can't run, so that's my end of my go.
Okay, so he's saying run, everybody. is what
Yeah,
he's
and I have
saying.
like a hot poker sticking
Yeah.
out of my chest. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a little stuck.
The undead flesh is cooking.
Yeah, so that's all I can do.
Okay.
Is it time to flee?
Uh-oh.
So you did say that there's like a nest. Is there forest? What is the
A nest,
surroundings?
not like a bird, but like a
I was just
dungeon
wondering.
where the Blood Oilers are lurking.
Okay.
They're referred to in
got
fiction
it.
as a nest. They
Yeah, I know. I was just hoping that maybe
Yeah.
it was like a squirrel nest type of.
no.
situation.
It's usually
They're
things
sitting on a
like
bunch of eggs.
abandoned oil refineries, old mines, things in the earth that
Okay.
they can drag people down to perform their surgery on.
That's an adventure I want to do. Try and like,
Oh, I have
destroy one.
I have run that adventure and it's
Ooh.
dire. It is not a dungeon that is fun. Like
Everything's going so well.
yeah.
What do
What
you
could possibly go
mean?
wrong?
Yeah, in the adventure, the players basically are given a cart with like gunpowder and dynamite. Like, get down into the nest and destroy it is the goal, right? Anyway, so that's a totally different campaign. All right, rest of you, retreat has been called by Smiley.
But is it a suggestion?
Yeah.
It's dependent on you, Stephanie. Like we gotta follow your lead.
I don't know. I can't
God.
leave. Can't leave him.
Well, he is barred from the Marble Orchard, so like if they kill him, he actually gets
true.
back up.
Come back.
Well,
you know?
they're not gonna. They're gonna like not
They're
kill him.
not
That's the
interested in
problem.
it. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
They're
true.
actually not
That's right.
interested in him because he's
Yeah.
already undead.
Yeah, he's
And,
fighting
you know,
them, so they're
this
hurting him. But yeah,
This
they're
could
not.
be him fulfilling his purpose for being brought back.
That's true. Maybe he
You
could
know?
finally
Oh,
rest.
True.
Sacrificing himself, he'll finally
Okay,
rest.
that's what I think Marlowe does. The kind of like hesitation game.
Yeah.
Not wanting to leave someone.
Yeah.
But I do think I use my between worlds
To like
to
get some distance.
kind of maybe like move
Mhm.
to here so I can try and like,
yeah.
wave over Vasquez Cleveland and like try and get Doc and Jeff and be like, we need to leave now. We need to go.
I gotcha. So I'll ask this of the party during the player turn. If everybody retreats, Smiley has given you time to do so with
Mhm.
that. So if you're all retreating, then you can successfully retreat as somebody's thrown down their life to do so. Is that check in with everybody else?
I will say Cleveland like would want to save Smiley, but he looks down to Vasquez, who's pretty fucked up, and Cleveland thinks this awful thought: if I save Vasquez, he has to be my friend.
It's true. And he's not dead. He's not dead. He's just bleeding out, right? Vasquez is alive.
He would literally he'd rather guarantee friendship than save Smiley. So
That's
he's
very
going to
fair.
You gotta like
carry
carry.
Vasquez with
Love
him
it.
trying to escape.
I love it. So
You see Smiley just looks over his shoulder and says, "Never change, Cleveland. Never change."
never change. So the rest of the work crew is able to gather one of the bandits, the one stuck here. Sorry, buddy. Stuck to the wall.
See you in hell.
And so you're able
He
to
tried to
flee
kill
away from the wreckage.
Yeah.
And behind you in the dark of night, you hear the screams of any remaining bandits that were left behind, and Smiley's valiant fight in the end. So there is actually more to this adventure, but since we're at 3 hours, we'll probably want to wrap it here.
Makes sense.
But we can have intrigue for those that want to play the full adventure. So the players, they flee out of that area of the canyon and stumble through this labyrinth almost because you're miles and miles from civilization. And you find yourselves in front of what looks like the entrance to a mine, but it's closed, like with a big metal door. And forcing it open, hold please.
The vault from Fallout.
I am
So-
an expert in mining, so I think I know what's coming.
Yes, so it is a mine. That is true.
He just picks up a rock, tastes it. Yup, this is mine.
That's a mine.
This is a mine. I
So
can tell.
you find yourselves at
Well.
the entrance to a mine, and you're so Gentle Jeff, this looks like it's pre-calamity originally. This is old. This is a ruin of a mine, but the door is quite securely sealed. But with the work crew, you're able to easily get it open. I mean, with all of you, of course, you have sledgehammers and tools. And opening the door, you find that there's lights on inside, like lanterns lit on the walls, and you hear echoing from inside the rhythmic sound of mining picks. Ding, 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 ding.
That is mining, I can tell, because I am an expert in mining.
Yep.
I nod to him and say, dwarves.
Yeah. And this looks like it's almost like a vault door, like super secure, right? So coming out of the faint light, around the corner, you see a businessman. Not
What?
Mr. Norris, but a man dressed in a fine three-piece suit, smoking a big old cigar. And he comes around the corner and just says, "Well, my, what has scurried out of the darkness and into my operation? Come on in out of the cold." And he waves for you all to come into his mine.
Thank you, sir.
So you
And
just,
we're
without
going.
question, come on in, hobbling
Has Gentle
along.
Jeff given
Yeah.
you a hint of intelligence at any So I think I
The man was polite.
So he walks up
It's like
and
a reverse vampire.
Yeah.
You have to say yes to the opposite.
so this man stinks of tobacco smoke, so heavy. The air in here is just rotten with tobacco smoke. And he says, "My stars, young one, what has happened to you? It looks like y'all have been really put through the ringer out there."
There were some big things, and they took my leg, but it's okay because the doc had to fix me up so we
Oh,
could continue.
my.
working.
He puts his hand on his shoulder. "Please come in and rest yourselves. Please come in out there and close the door behind you."
This seems fine. I think we should all follow him.
And so we are at the 3-hour mark, but so usually we don't go past 3 hours.
No, I don't know. That's the problem.
Okay, if the players wish to go, we could play for a little longer. I'm perfectly cool
No, no, no,
too.
no, no, no.
But
Or you can save it for your Kickstarter.
So-
People
Ah,
have to
yeah,
read
there
to
you go.
see what happens
come on.
next.
so, and this is the quick start adventure. This is actually a free adventure that people watching. This has everything and the conclusion of who is the strange businessman in the mine.
Yeah.
And that all gets resolved in that adventure. So check it out. Go to talesfromelsewhere.com and you can see the adventure, sign up to get the adventure. And tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern, Kickstarter goes
Well,
live.
Peter, I'm interested in the Kickstarter, but I don't know. I'm not sure. What rewards would I get if I pledge to the Kickstarter?
That's a great question. So we haven't publicly said much yet, but here's the pitch to everybody watching.
A
is
teaser.
A teaser.
I think Pat might be a plant.
Yeah, right. He's totally a player.
Look, I just want my friends to succeed.
So what I'll mention to everybody watching is I'm not a big business. I'm just like one guy with a couple friends helping me out. So the main thing you're going to be getting, sure, we're going to sell a book and the whole thing. All of the stretch goals are digital, which means that no matter where you are in the world, you will get all of them. There's no, because right now shipping internationally, both in and out of the country I live in, is in a very bad place. So, but because all of our stretch goals are going to be digital, there's going to be, for example, 6 adventures written for everybody is one of our stretch goals. One by Iffy Wadiwe, one by Amy Vorpal. So like getting a lot of people involved.
Wow, look at those names.
I know, I'm going to name drop some people.
I know those people.
And we have a trailer coming out with by the way, that Iffy Wadiwe voiced. He did the voice for it, which is very exciting. It's super cool. So yeah, it's a lot of digital rewards. There's going to be a soundtrack. We already have a composer that's made a couple songs, like adventures, STL files, so you can print your own miniatures, and special dice. We have bullet dice, STL files. These are all stretch goals.
Peter,
Bunch of stuff.
I'm gonna bully you a little bit. You have to show a picture of the dice. You have
yeah, that should be
Please
easy
tell me you have
to
them.
do.
Do it.
I have a
I played with these like at Gen Con, and holy fucking shit!
They're
like,
so
literally
good.
everyone to play that character just to use these dice.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a
so-
very good character, but like,
Now, can I find that picture quick enough here?
Oh my
Yes,
gosh,
I've got
Peter.
it.
their dice
Peter,
to
I
fill the
didn't get
time.
to
The
see
dice
them.
are shotgun shells. They're shaped like shotgun shells,
Oh my god, that's
and
awesome.
you could like roll them, and it's so fucking cool.
It's so good. So shout out to community member and collaborator on this project, Red Richard. He designed these himself, and he sent a bag of them to me for Gen Con. They're so good. Now, if I can find
You can
that
do it,
promotional
Peter.
material.
That-
it's a
is
black
that a
hole,
reward?
this Google Drive.
You can do it, Peter.
Are
I
those
have
dice
faith in you.
available for Kickstarter?
They are one of the stretch goals to be given away as STL files. So if we get a certain amount of money, everybody who backs gets the STL file. We're just not doing shipping right now because, you know.
Because you're being smart about it.
Yeah.
Peter, I'm not. This is less me, just being a plant, and more just, what's an STL file? Because I actually don't know what.
So basically, if you have a 3D printer,
Yeah.
it lets you.
Oh.
It's the file you need. You can just hit print, and it 3D prints it.
I kind of assumed, but you know, it's
And if you don't own a 3D printer, let me plug your local library because
Yes.
most libraries now have maker spaces. Fun
wait,
fact.
for real?
Yeah, as a former librarian, most of them
Ooh.
have a giant push for that. Have a laser cutter, have a 3D
That's
printer.
awesome. Okay,
Stephanie is a
I've almost
former
got the
just about
image ready.
everything. To be
I
fair.
am a former just about everything. Jason just talked to me for his channel the other
Nope, that
day.
didn't work.
A lot of jobs when you
Oh.
have ADHD.
Oh God!
Oh, that
the,
didn't
the
work.
dice are hidden. The dice
Oh,
are
they
hidden.
got fog of war. Sick.
Yeah, they're
Oh
like.
my god.
The dice come.
Hold
with
on,
fog
hold on,
board.
hold on. That didn't work
That
at
was-
all.
That was amazing. That was like a teaser.
We'll
for
go
it.
back
wow, you are a
to-
good business person, Peter.
Thank
Cut
you.
yourself short.
Here's half
I
of
I guess
an
I'll
image.
have to back the campaign to figure out what
That's
the
true.
dice look like.
You'll have to.
Yeah.
If you
okay.
back the campaign, you will know what the dice look like.
Oh, that didn't work either.
For every dollar, you get a little bit more of the image.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you got to pay up. Oh, here's the right scene. Okay, took me a moment because the hat.
There
Okay,
we go.
so we're back here.
How many?
Yeah,
how much?
get
How
rid
much
of
do I have to pay
that.
to get a hat?
You can just buy hats.
Yeah,
from shops.
you could buy those online. Okay, if I can put this on.
That's my. Oh, hold on. That was my script.
Oh yeah.
It says here you can buy hats from shops.
Okay, so now it should load with the bullet dice
There
on
it
the
is.
map.
That is awesome.
So those are D8s, which are what revolvers use, 6-shooters in the game, and it has the injury result numbers or the names on it, so you can roll it and just look for like critical and serious. And the shotgun shells have regular dice along the edge there, but also just have the words for the injury levels.
That is so cool.
They're so sick. But we want to mainly get like the blood oiler to have like a miniature made for that, right? Because they're just awesome. But yeah, it's all digital so that because right now to like ship something from where I am to say the EU could be like $100 shipping cost, right? It's just crazy. So I'm urging everybody who checks it out, if you are outside the United States, please buy with care. Go digital if you're in doubt. Now, granted, it's going to take a bit for us to finish all the art because there's like over 200 pieces of artwork that's going to be made. But yeah, if you like the art we showed here, that's what we're going to fund. That's 2/3 of the money from the Kickstarter is just artists, paying artists to fill the book with stuff.
It's really good. All the
It's
art
really
is so fucking rad.
It
So
is.
Yeah.
Can you shout out the artist's name?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the chat here so that people can easily because I can say like,
Yay.
oh, it's Neri, but that's not super descriptive. We actually have
Good old
4
Dave.
artists. So our main artist who did the animated trailer and does all the monsters is that one. His name is Neri, and then Bray's art. So some of the other artwork that is more of like the sketch work is this one, Bray's art. And we also have doing all the equipment section is going to be this artist, Jeff Whitty. And I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, our layout artist isn't on Instagram, but has
Oh.
but her website, the one she's making for this game are incredible looking, way better than the stuff I've been making. So we got a variety of artists, and then community member Red Richard is actually doing artwork for the book as well. He doesn't have a website with his art, but he's in my Discord server and he's awesome. So yeah, that is.
And when is this Kickstarter launching again, Peter?
Tomorrow, September 2nd, 8 a.m. Pacific. I will also
God.
I will be online live streaming 30 minutes before that to live stream turning on the Kickstarter for anybody that's up and hanging out because I took the day
That's
off work
awesome.
to do it. So I'll be online just hanging out, going through artwork, talking through the Kickstarter, showing off more like stuff. Yeah, definitely check it out because there's literally an animated trailer we put together that is super cool.
I'm very excited for
Well,
this
and
trailer.
thank you all for watching, and thank you all for playing. It means a lot that people jumped at the opportunity to play in my fun little
Thank you.
spooky cowboy game.
I think technically me and Trek bullied you to make an
That's
EU
true.
time slot.
Bully
Yeah.
me into the EU time
Yeah.
slot. No, I love my EU friends. gotta.
But not us. Not
Yeah.
you.
No, yeah, not over here.
No, no.
EST, who cares?
The problem is I'm on West Coast time, and so I'm behind everybody. Even in the US, they're hours ahead of me most of the time.
It's 4 o'clock where I am.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Me
So,
too.
Which is honestly not a big deal.
Yeah,
But, like,
It's so we'll close down the stream here, but yeah, thank you everybody for watching. There's a link to the Kickstarter on this video in the description. Hope to see people there tomorrow. Really excited about it, and thank you all for playing.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you. All right, have a good day, everybody. I'm gonna end the stream here. And just so you know, it takes a moment for the stream to actually end.
Don't take your face masks off.
Yeah.
Yeah.